Oh. Maybe I should just moan into my microphone for the first like couple minutes. They're more of a sigh of all right, let's get ready kind of deal. I swear. Hello, early people to chat. I'm starting the stream 5 minutes early because I was playing Kingdom Hearts 3 in Japanese and in Chinese because I've lost control of my life. But I was doing some endgame gummy ship sections, and I was like, I looked down at my watch and it was 2:20, and I'm supposed to stream at 3. I was like, I've got time. And I looked down again about 5 seconds later, and it was 2:40, and I was like, all right, I should probably stop because I'll just keep playing and miss the time I'm supposed to stream. So instead, I'm early because I'm a responsible adult who didn't want to go fight a boss yet because I have to go rebuild a new ship, and I don't want to do that yet. But hello, Vincent. Hello, everyone. How's your day going? My day's going pretty well. Pretty chill. And David, hello. I guess I should do the Discord announcement, right? Let's do that. Also, yeah, if you guys couldn't figure it out, Digimon Next Order won the poll for what I was streaming today. Which is crazy. Because it won by like 83 votes. Which is a lot. So that means there's a minimum of 83 people who should be watching this stream, or the VOD, or watch it live. So I don't know who's going to coordinate that, but figure it out together. I believe in all of you guys. So many tabs open. Hold on. This one. Let's see. I think YouTube is having some mild viewing problems, or it could be my internet, because it says I'm not providing data right now, which is concerning. Chad, am I still there? Do you still see me? You're not going to hear game audio, but am I still there? Hey, 19, what's up? What, I thought this is a Pokemon's game? No, unfortunately not. That's an interesting one because it makes it sound like you wished it was Pokemon, but you also called it Pokemon's, which kind of demeans Pokemon, so I'm not sure what you're trying to go for here. Alright. Let's go to my YouTube channel, as I am wont to do. I'm going to copy a link to the stream. And let's do @everyone by literal popular demand. I couldn't spell literal right. Popular demand, parentheses, 83 votes. We're playing more Digimon World Next Order Season 3, aka the PC/Switch release. We're about to wrap up Chapter 1, so come join the fun. Ha. Get it? Fun and one rhyme. It's that kind of comedy that you can, and comedy and wordplay that you will experience to the fullest by joining this, I can't spell joining right, joining this stream. I did miss doing these like very long Discord notifications. They are very funny to me, and only me. Hey, Soup, what's up? I'm already here. I don't know about the other A2 though. Yeah, exactly. Where is everyone? So this next order was the current order. Even what is the previous order? Exactly. All right. So I grabbed my my dimensional quest for the day. I gotta hunt down 4 Black Godamon, which I honestly don't remember off the top of my head where they spawn. So if we find it, we find it. I want to say Factorial Town, but that doesn't sound right. Oh, probably Boney Resort. That's where all the Black Digimon are. Because it's all spooky. Yeah, I guess we'll just get to it. I think we have some story stuff to do. Maybe I want to like train just a little bit, just like top it off. Ladies and gentlemen, he's live. Hello, Sir ENIAC. Knight of the Wrath of Zalis fandom. And apparently science, because I know ENIACs is a science thing. I don't know beyond that. I forget. I looked it up. I've looked it up multiple times. Every time it gets brought up, and I forget every time. So, it's an exercise of utility, so we'll leave it at that. They could use more strength. They could probably use more defense as well. So this seems like a good training regimen. First computer, I think? No. First computer was HAL 9000. That's an older reference at this point. Are you guys hungry?
Now then.
I feel like I was low on funds and food last time. Maybe I should figure that out. Oh, I gotta go fishing for Digimon too. Oh, wow, that was quick. That kind of snuck in there with like one step I took, but we did just level up. Alright, I should let's try and do the training ones. Because if we can max out training, that'll make raising future generations way easier. Which I'm all for. And every time you can expand your knowledge. Maybe. Just maybe. How's everyone doing today? If you guys have a fun weekend? I saw Carlos yesterday. In person. We hung out at my apartment. We watched 30 Rock. So, you know. Getting pretty crazy in our old age. Doing some wacky stuff. Oh, you know what I should do? I should... Oh, boost efficacy of post-battle parameter increase. Or in-battle skill learning rate. Oh, this is a tough one. Do I want better stat boost from battles? Or do I want better chances of learning new skills? We're early on. Let's do new skills. And then let's find something else to do with this other 3. Extends the area of effect when thrown items battle. Items thrown in battle fly faster and reach your partner quicker. Occasionally make the cost 0 when an item is thrown in battle. Raise the amount of cooperation boost attack a little further. Huge boost crit rate. Slightly raise the effective skills. And we already have 2 orders unlocked. Oh, I could boost order power. That could be helpful. I don't really care about the extraction stuff. Ooh, Walker would be good. Recover HP slowly while moving. I think I do want that, actually. Oh, damn, that is a wild St. Patty's Day. St. Patty's Day was Friday. Doing pretty good. Have a chill weekend. Cleaning the house and getting through Forbidden West. Nice. Are you allowed to do that, though? That is pretty cool, though. I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 3 still. And it's bringing back a lot of old memories of, like, me being correct. Like, I had some very strong opinions in that game when it came out. And replaying the game years later after a couple updates and with some more perspective and lowered expectations, I'm still correct. I'm still exactly right. The only thing that's changed is that I think I like the combat more now. I think I was more harsh in the combat than I needed to be when I originally played. Joe Weekend doing a lot of packing. Ooh, you moving? You're in the good old South, right? Soup, you don't need to give anything away. Are you ditching the South? Or are you moving to another part of the state? To a different state of consciousness, even? I don't know what else I need. Chill weekend visiting my mom. Fun. Moving to Maine. Oof. So here's the thing. I am a New Englander, which means I have a certain kinship with anyone from Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Maine, and New Hampshire. There's a sort of bond that the 5 of us share together. However, Maine and New Hampshire kind of get on my nerves a little bit. They skew a little bit. A certain way that I think is unhealthy. But I'll leave it at that. I do still have more kinship with them than other states. So, whoa, okay, guys. I don't know why you're falling from the ceiling. It's kind of like they're like my siblings, but they're not my favorite siblings, if that makes sense. What do you jabronis want? Man, you guys are not full yet. I'm not reading that, but hello, Under. I'm not going to read it in that way. Escape the South is not worth it here. Yeah, there you go. Hey, eat these fish. Hey, eat this meat. God, Xmon just ate 4 things. What the fuck, dude? Also, I am constantly just like in awe of how big Xmon is in this game. I've had one before. I don't think I've like had him beyond like filling out my Digidex. Because like he's huge, and I feel like I didn't do a lot of like moving around with him last time I had him. Carlos exists in person. Nick is an actual person. This whole time I thought he was an AI who hung out with Digimon all day. Mind blown. Yeah, I wish. That'd be cool. I'll donate, then you have to. That is the law. I mean, is it though? Is it? Most families up there. I mean, Southern Maine is a bit more populated. We can take the train to Boston. Oh, hell yeah. There you go. All very good reasons. And still, I think, beats Texas outside of, I think, Austin. Wonder, are you guys fully healed yet? I know you guys were a little jacked up. Okay, you guys are healed now. So we should be able to go fight a boss. Maybe I should buy some plugins first, though. Just in case. Just in case he rocks us. Oh, no, we haven't unlocked Gargamon yet. I can't. Ah, fuck. Alright. We'll take the long way. But, jokes aside, I hope you're doing well, Under. I just didn't want to read your hello speak. What else have I been up to? Not much. I planned to play Resident Evil 2 before playing Resident Evil 4 Remake. To try and get in the spirit of it. I did play it for a couple hours, and I really was enjoying it. But, it wasn't like scratching the itch that I had, which was for like a platformer like Kingdom Hearts, so I think I'm just going to skip it and go straight into 4 Remake. I have not played the demo because I don't play demos for games that I know I'm already going to buy. So I think I'll play that, I guess, that's the end of this week, right? Comes out on Friday. I don't know if I'll stream it. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I haven't really decided on it yet. I guess that would depend if there was like a demand. If people were like, yeah, stream it, Nick. And more so than just like, Nick, I want you to stream a game every day. Please. Because there are some people where it's like, hey, would you guys be interested if I stream this? And they would be like, I would be interested if you just streamed anything ever of all time. And I'm like, thank you, I'm grateful, but that's not helpful feedback. I love a Captain Yellow 4 beta yesterday. Oh yeah, that's supposed to be out. Nice, nice. Sleep stream hype, yeah. Doing good. Superman does good. You're doing well, Under. I'm rewatching 30 Rock, and that's one of the first jokes in 30 Rock. It's like really smartly written. But I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah, play 4. I do play 1-4, and it's Resident Evil 4. That's the exception to my don't play games that have a 4 in their name rule. Which really just exists for Digimon World 4. But yeah, I think I'm going to play that on Friday. I don't know. We'll see. Don't attack me like that, Nick. I'm just saying, it's like the same as if I have like let's use the poll, for example. If I was like, should I stream Digimon World Next Order or should I stream Pokemon Scarlet, the Chaos Run? And instead of not voting, someone voted for both. Well, that's the same thing. Because it doesn't give me a differentiator. It just it's false data. So that it's a similar thing where it's like, hey, would you be interested in me streaming Resident Evil? It's like, I'd watch you stream anything. I'm like, okay, but that I already know that then. So I don't like so that doesn't help sway me. That's just sort of like, okay. Under might do good. He could be the Cape Crusader IRL. That's true. Under could be a superhero. I could see it. He could be undercover. Hey, Maz, what's up? Maz, I'm playing Cage 3 again, and as a big Cage fan yourself, along with ENIAC, I know that you're going to understand when I say that Kingdom Hearts 3 has too many minigames. There are literally 40 minigames in Kingdom Hearts 3. 40 plus. It's insane. Like, there's so many. And I didn't remember that, but going back and playing it, I'm like, there's so much. It doesn't stop. I'm like, why? There's 23 Game & Watch minigames. There's 7 Flan minigames. There's 4 cooking minigames. Though it does look a little different. Never played any of the non-optional ones? I do think, I mean, there's supposed to be a rumor that Star Wars is going to be in KH4, right? Isn't that like one screenshot of like a random wooded area? Isn't there like, can't you see like the toe of an AT-ST? Isn't that what someone said? Dude, those Game & Watch ones were such a fucking whiff. I don't know who on the KH development team was like, you know what, I miss Game & Watch games. But I don't think there was a single person that was like, fuck yeah, dude, let's go! It just felt like a waste of time. I have a theory on that, though. I think, so I think that that there were 3 different studios that worked on Kingdom Hearts 3. I think there was the main studio that worked on the actual game. I think there was a studio that separately did all the gummy stuff. Because the gummy stuff is really elaborate, and there's no way that a game that feels that rushed has that fleshed out of a gummy system, like, on purpose. So my assumption is that it was done by a different team, which does happen. So I think that happened, and I think there was someone who did all the mini games. Let's go! As a KH casual, I never played most of the mini games. I got through most of the combat using the boat. Yeah, that's the other thing too. Is like I'm not as angry about the attractions this time while playing, but I'm also like, we don't need these past like the first couple levels. They're not fun. It also bothers me that the only way to turn off attractions is to play on critical. That feels rude, but it's fine. It's just a weird game. Can you turn off the attractions in non-critical mode? I don't know what ability does it. I am playing in Chinese because I've lost control of my trophy hunting life. So if there is an ability that cancels attractions, I don't know what it's called. But it's too late now. It's fine. I've got one more world left, and then I've got to do trophy cleanup for like the end game. I'll be fine. I just play crit now anyway. I guess that makes sense. I just played on proud. I didn't want to like smash my face into a wall for the first like couple levels while I try to like get good abilities. Also, like when I don't know what abilities I'm equipping, I'm like, I'm not fucking around with this. This is Kingdom Hearts 3. The Asia region specifically, it is all of the text and menus are in Chinese and the audio is in Japanese. There's some things that are in English because I guess like other versions of Kingdom Hearts just use English occasionally. So I can kind of get by on some stuff, but not everything. I'm not looking forward to doing synthesis cleanup when I can't read any of the ingredients I'm missing. I'm not stoked about it, but it's a fairly easy platinum. I got the original KH3 platinum. I got it in 4 days from launch. Like I just played it nonstop and I got the platinum within 4 days. So I kind of figured like even if I can't read it, I know the game well enough and the platinum's easy enough that I can like kind of brute force through it. Yeah, we have a common Growlmon L for this game. Dude, this cutscene's so cool, and it's impossible to get a good thumbnail of this motherfucker. Actually, that's not bad. I remember really struggling with getting a thumbnail of him when I was doing the original playthrough. Also, they just did the TV shut-off sound effect from Digimon World 2. Oh, interesting. Alter D's, his weapons are correct. I only just noticed that. Like, the sword is actually in Greymon's mouth, and the cannon is in Gurumon's mouth. Even though, what is it? Alter B, is that his name? Has it swapped? Interesting. Do it! Do it! Get her! Damn it. Trash. But yeah, KH3 has some issues. Combat's still really fun. Platforming's really good. Very beautiful game. Music's very good. I like some of the levels are really fun. Some of the levels are kind of a slog. But overall, I think it's a good game. It's solid. It's just not a very good like closer of a saga. He is Zwart Defeat, a corroded Omnimon Zwart. Alter B is black version of Alter S. You're explaining that without a hint of, like, I know how stupid this sounds. Like, this isn't you being stupid. This is Digimon's naming conventions being stupid. It's just like, this is stupid. It's just dumb. There's too many Omnimons, and yet I still want more Omnimon. As dumb as that sounds. I want one with Victory Greymon and Zeed Garurumon. Just a big-ass cannon and a big-ass sword. I want one with Shine Greymon and Mirage Gaugamon. And I want Omedamon, the Metabots Omnimon. Definitely not what I expect from PH3, especially after the 5 games between 2 and 3. Yeah, it's just, I mean, well, my final point about this, and then I'll stop talking about Kingdom Hearts 3. I really will. Until someone else brings it up. My final point about it is that there are like 3 different games in the series that built up stakes that just didn't really pay off in 3. Like, they have Birth by Sleep, which establishes the original, the like 10 years before trio, that they just kind of don't do anything. Like, they resolve it, but like in the kind of like the most mediocre way possible. Then you have the 358 over 2 days trio, which also has like a very rushed kind of resolution right at the end. And then they also have all the character development of Riku in Dream Drop Distance, and they kind of just like throw him to the side in KH3. He's like barely in the game. Just very strange. Just some very strange narrative choices that I'm like, I don't know. For a game that spent, I don't know, like 5 spin-offs trying to build up a story, they sure tried to like fucking speed run through it in one game. Hey Harvey, what's up?
Hey, did you get the feeling that Mirai, what's her face, knew it?
True that.
It just feels like I don't know what happened in Amora. like he had this big story, and then it got to 3, and he's like, I don't care about the story anymore. I'm focusing on the next saga now. And I'm like, what? I don't know why why it was so rushed for a game that like should have been in development for so long. I guess I mean they did change engines halfway through, which is never good on game dev, but I'm still just like, oh my god, dude. Just so many problems with that game. I'm out of place with cables. I see grass and trees here too. Please come save me. Nah, I don't really want to though. We gotta go recruit Digimon though. DC movie Justice League levels of group team up. That's actually a great way to describe it. Even though I can't really talk about that. Legally, and keeping my job wise, I can't really talk about some certain superhero movie properties. But it does feel like that. It feels like he was trying to build up to Avengers and then just like didn't. He just like rushed it. Like he just flopped. It'd be like if the Avengers was just not a good movie. I don't know, man. Just a lot of big swings and a lot of misses. That's all. I guess I can go start recruiting some of the Digimon that I was missing. I do kind of wish I had more supplies, but we'll be okay. So I have a guide pulled up. I vaguely know who to go next. I know that Ogunia Wasteland is open now too. So we're gonna go to we're gonna get Grappleomon, then we're gonna get Gargamon. We just got Gatsumon. He joins when you clear chapter 1. Yeah, I don't know. We'll keep going. Pokemon DLC announcement get you hyped? I mean, kinda. Not really. I mean, I knew there was going to be DLC, so not really too crazy about. Like, I'll be happy when it comes out, but I'm not like hyped, if that makes sense. Like, I need to see more about it first because the game still runs like shit. So. Script isn't impacted by an engine swap. I wonder if there was originally supposed to be more plot in Disney Worlds, which cut out. Hard to say. Yeah, that's the weird thing about 3 is that there are a couple worlds where they just don't interact at all, and it's so weird. Like the Frozen one is infamous. The Frozen world is the most like, hey, Frozen is one of our biggest properties, but also we don't want you to touch it. So that's part of it. But also the Pirates of the Caribbean world is weirdly like hands off. Like the entire plot of like they don't involve themselves in the plot of Pirates 3 until like right at the end. You basically go off with a fake Jack Sparrow, spoiler. And it's just so strange. Where you have nothing to do with the plot of Pirates. It just sort of seemed like they wanted to make a pirate world, and that seemed like the easiest way. I'm very confused by it. Hey, Kenji. I see a brand new Agumon there as well. Kenji, welcome to the Members Club. Kenji, you the one who joined right before the stream started? I think I saw that someone did that. If so, welcome. Hope you enjoy. Yeah, I don't know. It's strange that my biggest problem with KH3 is the writing, because it didn't like it. It's not like my standards were super high, but like, I don't know. Remember for a few weeks now? Oh, cool, neat. Still works, and you're almost close to that coveted Greymon. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm still excited for Kingdom Hearts 4, albeit like a little bit less. My problem with Kingdom Hearts in general, and I really will stop talking about it after this, I swear, is that every game after 2 kind of has the same problem, including 3. And it kind of makes me think that like maybe Nomura doesn't know how to write stories. Because forgetting all of like the weird like this connects to this and like convolution, that's fine. I don't care about the convoluted stuff. What I care about is the pacing. I feel like every Kingdom Hearts game except for maybe Birth by Sleep is the exception because of the 3 characters. But like they do the same thing, which is like you play Disney World, you beat the Disney World, and then you get some cutscenes from that like kind of tease you along the main plot, and you're like, oh, those are great. And they last for like 5 minutes, and then after that you go back to another Disney World, and then they give you some more cutscenes, and then you go back to another Disney World. And I'm just like, and then they just do that until the final world where they just like dump an entire game's worth of plot on you and just like pull all these weird things and all these back-to-back boss fights. And I'm like, why didn't you just spread this out through the game? Like Dream Drop Distance is super guilty of that. I think 358/2 is also pretty guilty of that, where it's like, hey, do a bunch of random missions. I keep trying to dodge roll, that's why I keep pressing square. But they're like, hey, do a bunch of random missions, and then maybe we'll give you a cutscene about some characters you like. Recoded, just a retelling of like the same worlds again, and they slap some cutscenes in between. It's just, even KH3, it's like Disney World, cutscene, Disney World, cutscene, Disney World, cutscene, and then it's just the end of the game. And I'm just like, why are you doing it this way? And at least Kingdom Hearts 1 and in 2, you had better pacing than this, so what the fuck happened? Like, how did you lose the ability to pace your games? I don't get it. Yeah, it is weird. 3 does feel underwritten. I'm interested in KH4, but I'm hesitant to learn the info dump that was the mobile games. So that's another thing, too. And the mobile games also suffer from it. I have played the mobile games. I've played Unchained, or what is it? K-Hux, I forget what it stands for. Kingdom Hearts Union Unchained, or Union Cross, whatever it's called. And Dark Road. And there's some good story bits in there. Like, they could make a good movie out of it with, like, the CG cutscenes, and probably, like, it'd be pretty entertaining. But I'm like, it doesn't end up mattering anyway, because you have all these interweaving threads, and then they don't bother resolving them, so it doesn't matter. Like, so people that have compiled the KH... Yeah, you can... So that's the only way to view it now. I viewed them in the actual game client, but I basically just watched them all, like, in a row. Which is not really the, like, best viewing experience. But, like, when I was playing the game, they, like, dribbled out, like, 6 months of story over the course of, like, 5 years. So, you know, it wasn't really better to play the game either. Like, I don't know, there's just so much filler in it. I feel like all that, it's the big one. To be fair, it's pretty clear they didn't want to end that stuff in 3. Yeah, I think that's the biggest problem. Is that before Kingdom Hearts 3... they spent a good, like, couple years building up this story in the mobile game, but the story for the mobile game was clearly intended for, like, after 3, so it just sort of, like, is a lot of wasted time. I don't know. Again, just weird decisions. Just very weird and strange decisions. Like, I'm not even, like, invested in Kingdom Hearts lore at this point. Because it's gotten to the point where it's so convoluted and crazy where I'm like, I don't care much. Like, I'll play it, and I'll be interested, but, like, I'm not emotionally invested anymore because you've, like, spread my investment too thin across, like, 47 characters and 47 plot points, and I'm like, I don't have the... I can't balance it all. Like, this isn't One Piece. You didn't do this anymore. It's just like, you just made everything confusing. I don't know. That's enough KH talk, though. I'm done, I swear. No more. I know I'm an addict and I have a problem, but I don't need to infect you all. I do hope that we get more, no, I gotta stop. My brain literally just went to it. My last thought is, I hope we get more ambitious, worlds for Kingdom Hearts 4. Like, I want to see Star Wars, maybe some Marvel stuff. They did, like, they went pretty Pixar heavy in this one, so I can kind of see, I could see that being possible, but I don't know. I feel like they're running out of good, like, can you imagine if they do, like, like, Coco World, or, Moana, or Luca, or Raya the Last Dragon, like, all these movies that have come out since KH3, I'm sort of just like, I'm not really invested in those. I'm not a child anymore. I'm invested in the movies I watched when I was a child. Did they add any Digimon in this version? I don't think they did. That's what I mean, where it's like, what would they even do with new Disney stuff? The only way they could, like, invoke the same feelings as the original Kingdom Hearts would be Star Wars and Marvel. That's really the only option they have. Yeah, Moana would be good. I know that I was hesitant to bring that one up, but that's like the one exception. Hey, Robot, what's up? To be fair, Coco could be cool too. The aesthetic of those worlds would be really fun. It's just like the story I just wouldn't give a shit about. Man, I really forgot about the difficulty spikes in this game. They just like arbitrarily level all these Digimon up like way higher. Like, I'm definitely gonna hit a limit with how far I can go with these two Digimon before I need like a new generation. And I don't remember that being so difficult. Luca would be Little Mermaid 2.0. Yeah. That's another part too, is like some of my favorite characters from previous games, like they just relegated to summons, like Stitch, Ariel, Simba. Who's the first summon you get? Oh, and the Dream Eaters. They're basically like a cameo as opposed to just like full characters. I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, I'm worried about this. I'm worried about progressing in this game. I don't want to keep training forever, but like, I feel like I might have to. All the Digimon are getting higher levels. And I'm able to beat like rookies and champions right now, but we'll see. Beginner mode theoretically cuts combat difficulty in this. I have not really seen the effects of that. I'm definitely playing on beginner, and I have not really felt like the combat lessened up. Oh, I didn't see the fake leak, but that's pretty funny. Bam, 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 bam. Some of the status effects in this are really annoying. The one that makes you move slow is like so devastating. Oh, also, I don't think the Shamanmon was here in the Vita version, in the original version. I think he was added for the PS4 release. He was kind of just not there. You could just walk to and from this area on your own. Psychmon wasn't here either. Hey, you, me ask, you do okay? Okay. You fine, my brother's somewhere. We colorful, really colorful. He do hiding practice. When he finds, say gotcha, you know? Speaking with, just the average Twitch viewer, or the average live stream viewer. Commentary. He's one of the recolors you mentioned last time, right? Yeah. For, just to, like, kind of retouch on that. All of the color swap Digimon in the various worlds that offer you, like, hey, if you trade me this item, I'll give you this, or you want to do this, or this and that. The ones that you can't recruit to the city, but you can, like, interact with and do stuff for, none of those are, not a single one are in the original Vita version. And that includes, Black Agumon and Black Gabumon. Which is super weird. I don't think they're going to talk to me yet. Oh, they will. They want a pillow. I think you have to get the pillow from the inside of Rose Palace. So there's that. So you need to basically collect a bunch of meat here too. You need I forget how many. Is it 20 meat, 20 hunk of meat, 20 sirloin? I don't even know where to get sirloin. Do I have to upgrade the farm again? 20 meat, 20 sirloin, and I think you need 20 rotten meat as well, which is going to be a little more difficult to get. Okay. Ooh. Sorry, Liam, I'll be right with you. Oh, you know what? I might have been wrong. It might not have been Bancho-Leomon that he was swapped with. Yeah, I think... Okay, I remember now. I mentioned last video that that Grap Leomon was not always the head of the dojo. I think it was Leomon. But I think you still recruited both of them the same way. But it was just that Leomon you didn't recruit until, like, the entire Ogunio Wasteland, like, storyline is over. So, like, you don't unlock the dojo until, like, much, much, much later. So, I see why they changed it, but yeah, I think it was Leomon. I think I was wrong about it being Bancho-Leomon. That's like one of the only changes they made from the original, besides like adding a bunch of stuff. Meat sandbags. Oh, he needs chunks. Okay. Hate this part? Which part? I guess I can take a break from this area and just go back and just farm some meat. Wait, which Digimon drop meat? Because I might be able to farm it that way. That might give me some good experience too. I think Galmon opens up the Coliseum as well. The Wasteland stuff? I don't mind the Wasteland stuff. It is a lot of going back and forth, which is odd. This game doesn't do a lot of that. It's like the only time it does it. It's just so weird. There's so many Digimon to recruit at once, but also they all have like really annoying like requests. Game of the year time, and I don't know what he's playing. Tyrannomon, you look so small here. Okay. 20 best meat. Okay. I guess nobody wants normal meat. They want hunks of meat, best meat, and rotten meat. I forget what you need rotten meat for. Is it Gobrymon? I think it is Gobrymon. I am enjoying this game, though. I was thinking about it earlier today when I was getting ready to play it. But I'm excited when we eventually get a randomizer. I think that'll be, like, incredibly fun. It would breathe so much new life to this game. I also kind of discussed it before, but I think I'm thinking about doing a Digimon World 1 randomizer as well. Because that could be kind of quick, because Digimon World 1 is not a super long game. But I was thinking about doing one again soon. I know the first one was super well received. People really like that. And that's not sarcasm. I know it sounds like it coming from me. The first one was really good, and then we did a round 2 on my birthday that same year, but we haven't done one since 2020. So I feel like we're kind of due for another one. It was your first vid here? Oh shit. No, I definitely gotta do one. If we get more people subscribing of the same caliber of person as Soup, then I've got to do more. Again, I don't know why I did that laugh. It was meant to be like a sincere thing, and then I went and made it sound sarcastic. I don't know why I did that. My emotions are all out of whack today. I don't get it. Nothing I say is said with the right inflection. I don't think. Finally gonna play Digimon World 1 on your channel? Yeah, I was thinking about it. I thought it'd be a nice little treat. But then, depending on how long, or depending on when I can fit that in the schedule, maybe I'll just wait and do that for the 11-year anniversary. That could be a fun stream for that day. Also, hey, Sean. I'm still really impressed with myself that I got a Royal Knight on the first Digimon. Ooh, we got Mach Jab. Do we need Mach Jab? Is that a good move? I don't think it is. Sick. We got the first move. Awesome. Sick, dude. I mean, I guess I can still equip it, right? I don't think it's enough of a gamer to beat Digimon World. He probably tries to use regular fishing rod to get Siegemon. All right, and thank you guys for coming out today. I know it's a little shorter of a stream, but I'll see you guys later. Maybe this one won't be around next time in the voting pool. Who knows? No, I'm kidding. I feel like I got gaslight on that so often when I was like first getting into Digimon World 1 on the channel. I would say for the first like 3 years or so playing Digimon World 1 that no less than I think 4 or 5 or 10 times people told me that you couldn't fish Seedramon unless you had the best rod. And that's why it's such a sticking point for me, because like people constantly told me that and I'm like, I know for a fact you can. I did it. Like one of those things from the games at the time where people are just wrong. Yes. There's like a nebulous period when the in the PlayStation era when Digimon World 1 came out where nobody knew what the fuck they were talking about. And they all pretended they did. I don't remember what I have to do for the veggie troops. Do I have to go get intel or something? I'm going to try and unlock Boney Resort and Faulty Ex Machina anyway. Just try and get fast travel points for him. Oh, there's Garurumon, who's not going to talk to us for a while. I forget what the requirement for Garurumon is, but he was like one of the last ones I got. Oh, I need an autopilot. Although this is super expensive for an autopilot. Oh, there's Lilymon. What's wrong? Okay. You have to find someone in Faulty? Being wrong, I might have mentioned this before, but the official guide for Digimon World 1 is wrong. Yeah, there are a couple of guides out there for various games that are just wrong about the game they're talking about. Which I think is very funny. A good example is, I think the Jack 2 guide is wrong. It's one I played as a kid. I'm surprised if the official guide had it wrong. Yeah, I wouldn't either. I think at the bottom of the houses. I don't know what that means. Water protagonists shoot out data when they move because they're digital. But more to the point, because it's a cool aesthetic. So they just want to do it. But yeah, there's a ton of info from like the PS1 era where there's just no data on this stuff. Like if your game didn't get a guide, you were kind of fucked. They just didn't. Nobody like could ever prove it. There's our friends over there. They've relocated for a new beating. So I think I have all of Bomber Nannymon's parts. I guess I could return them to him at some point. I do have to go by the shrine for materials anyway. I'm not going to make it to Boney Resort. I don't think it's too far. Well, maybe. To be fair, that game is a nightmare to try and figure out on your own. Digimon World? Yeah. Back when trial and error was a legitimate gaming like design choice. Of like, yeah, it's literally impossible to figure this out on the first try, but you know what? Give it your best shot. like what? Huh? Excuse me? I remember getting fooled as a kid that there was a third server in Digimon World 3. Yeah, it's stuff like that is super easy. Oh, I think I am going to stream Chaos Digimon World 3 again at some point. I don't even remember where we left off. But now that I can do voting, or now that I've kind of established that voting is a good tactic to pick what we stream, I'll probably throw that in a vote at some point, and we'll let people vie for it through popular vote. I think next week I want to do, because I want to take a break from Next Order, not because I'm not enjoying it, just because, just to mix it up. I think next week, if I stream on Sunday, I might do Emerald Rogue versus Master Duel. I've been thinking about playing some solo mode Master Duel, and I've been thinking about trying another run or two in Pokemon Emerald Rogue. But I'll leave it to the general Wrath of Zalis public to decide which one they'd rather see. I remember reading the guidebook of Gauntlet Dark Legacy back to front as a kid, then I replayed the game in my late teens and found out their routes on the secret levels are just wrong. That's pretty funny. With Tyrannomon, Goblimon, and Tentomon as the starters because they were in the Isuka Inn. That's funny. That's pretty funny. I love that you could that stuff could just happen back then. You couldn't do that in the age of the internet. There's too many. I forget what the there's a name for it, but like in the internet, when you post wrong information, you're more likely to get someone to correct you. Like if you ask a question, you're less likely to get an answer than if you just say hey and then you post wrong information, because people would rather correct you than they would just answer a question. I forget what the name of that is, but because there is a name for it. But oh, cool. Oh, Agumon came back too. Agumon is here. He's just outside making everybody happy. You're goddamn right he is, because he's a treasure. The Google Digimon cheeks as a kid and they were all made up. That's so funny. What else do I want to do? Maybe get 2 fish. Or increase fishing rate, that could be good. Increase rate of wild items. I think training's probably pretty good still. Evolving type is probably good. I think I'll save for training. Yeah, I think that'll be better. Maybe we should invest in the egg stuff. Or maybe the life stuff. Or maybe even just a better carrying capacity. One thing about this tree of like all the trainer skills you can get is that they're all really good. Like, they're honestly, like, the choice is difficult because there's some really good choices here. And it really depends on the kind of person you are. I think I'll wait and do egg. I'll do the parameter boost for the egg because we're probably at the end of our life cycle more or less. Anyone heard of the metal banana rumor for World 1? We have the answer to that now, I think, right? There was a tie-in promotion with Digimon World 1. It was in, like, through a magazine or something. That was, like, the only way to get the metal banana. Like, he's in the game. I think Saber Leomon is as well. Like, we were previously thought they were, like, removed or cut. But they were a promotion. I don't know if the promotion ever actually happened. Hey, Skullcat member for 23 months. Invest in egg, the new tagline for the channel. Yeah. Hey, Spencer, what's up? How's your weekend going? Anyone ever heard of... I think the only guy that ever has Black and White 2. I want to get all legendaries and have the internet at the time. That's fair. Give us egg. Under, member for 10 months. Under, you're almost at a year. Full of chores, it's going. Fun, fun, fun. Have you considered not doing your chores and letting them just build up over time until they become too much and you get overwhelmed and get upset? Have you thought about doing it that way? That's my method. And it's foolproof. I don't know if, by the way, I don't know if it's delayed. Oh, Jesus. Yep. Good Lord. That was so loud. Yep. And thank you to Under, and then excellent from Sean. What I'm getting from this is that you guys really want me to play, you really want me to play Paper Mario and the 1000-Year Door, because you keep triggering the alert that it's Paper Mario sound effects. I see you, I hear you, we'll work on it. Store these. I gotta start saving hunks of meat instead of eating them. How the fuck am I supposed to do that? I guess I could just go bully some Shamanmon as well. Is that an option? I mean, I'd love to go back to 1000-Year Door at some point. I never finished that original playthrough that took like years, because the engagement for it was just never very high. I love that game to death, but it really didn't seem like it was like my channel really liked it. I don't know. I really wish that it was more popular than it was. I love the 1,000-Year Door playthrough that was not finished. I think I'd like to do it again for multiple reasons. One, it's been too long. I'd rather just start a new playthrough. Two is I'm a better YouTuber now, and what I mean by that is I think better commentary, better pizza, puppet. No, I think like I'm just a better YouTuber in general. Like my audio is better, my tech is better than the last time I played it, so it should be easier to make a better high quality recordings. Also, 83 votes, 15 people here. I smell shenanigans. That's just how it goes. I mean, there's a thing with the voting that sometimes people just be like, sometimes people just see Digimon versus Pokemon. They're like, Digimon. I'm like, that's not what I was asking, but okay, thank you. And then there's some people who maybe want to watch the VOD. Like, they can't make the stream, but they'd rather have a VOD of this than they'd have a VOD of Pokemon. You don't have to show up live. It's appreciated, but it's not required. It's definitely better. I much more prefer when people show up live, but I understand people are busy. They can't always make it. Not every stream can be a banger. 68 people at a viewing party here at my house right now. 60. Oh, you stole them? I see. They're all. You're all watching from what I assume is a computer monitor, or better yet, a phone screen. That'd be pretty funny and horrifying. Retake the fields. Yep. Proof of meat. Yep. Speaking of, I've got to upgrade the fucking fields. I need to get more meat. I have so much I need to harvest. I need Digi Greatwood, which isn't that hard to find. So we can go do that, I think. I think there was Digi Greatwood in Agunio Wasteland. So that kind of checks out. Hey, where's your Digimon?
Let me see.
Can everybody only see the left foot of Rex from Soup's phone? Yeah, I'm glad. You're having a Wrathcon around my phone? Nice. I forgot we had Grand Coagmon's evolution item. What the fuck? Okay, I have his right arm, his right leg. Left arm, left leg. I don't remember where his body is, or what... Wait, was he missing 4 parts, or was he missing 5? I genuinely don't remember. We'll figure that out. Oh, we can give the 30 Digistocks to Reina, and then she can turn around and give them back to us, because she's just a colorful character. just a great old gal. We are making Digi Exodia. You both are correct. I don't know if that's a direct reference to that, but yes. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, wow. Orange bananas sell for a lot. I gotta stop eating those and just sell them. Well, that's cool. Okay, I wasn't thrilled about the Digi booster that I got from the collector or sender or whatever the fuck he's called. The treasure hunter. But it did sell for more than I paid, so I guess technically I made a profit. Oh, I did unlock him. Nice. So we're gonna beat up some Shamanmon for some hunks of meat. See if we can make up the difference. I have the Digi Shrooms on me, so we can go to Reina whenever we need to. I did forget that that's where I was going, so that's why we didn't go immediately. I gotta look for green gather spots though. I need some great wood, not good wood, great wood. As cool as the insta win is, I wish you could use Exodia as an actual monster. You can. There's legendary Exodia Incarnate. Is an Exodia monster that you can use to battle. I think he gains like 1,000 attack points for every piece of Exodia in your graveyard or something like that. He's actually a pretty good monster. So with the powers of shrooms we can go places? Yes. With these shrooms we're going to open up our mind to new possibilities. I don't remember what I need to learn for Leomon to progress the storyline here. I don't remember what the requirement is. I also know that Ogremon spawns here at some point. I just don't remember what causes it. I also keep forgetting I have sprint. Circle is not a great button to map it to. I wish it was on like L2 or R2. It'd feel more natural. Or even L3. Oh, cool. That works. What's everybody playing? What are you guys gaming with? What about the legendary L4? It said it didn't exist. It was too powerful. But yeah, what's everybody playing on their own? Remap in Steam, probably not worth. Yeah, it's the same thing. I don't want to open up another can of worms here, but I am currently remapping Circle and X on my PS5 because in the Asian versions of Kingdom Hearts, X is to jump and Circle is to attack, which doesn't feel right as a as a North American player. I gotta earn more meat. Beat the final boss P3, and I'm going through the final cutscenes now. Wow, you flew through that game. I did not play it that fast. I was kind of taking my time with it. But I also switched up games in the middle of it, so you know. That's pretty cool, though. I'm in Diablo 4. How is Diablo 4? I don't think I'm going to play it. I'm going to be one of those weirdos who's like... who doesn't want to support Blizzard. And when I say weirdo, I mean like... I know that me not buying a game from a publisher is not going to make a huge difference. I get it. I'm not like idealistic, but it just, it just feels weird. Working at a game studio, it feels like it hits close to home where I'm like, that'd be some really sketchy shit to let go. First time in a very long time I got sucked into a game. It retains the spot of my all-time favorite game of all time. Well, that's pretty good. I'm glad you got sucked in. I was playing it a lot when I picked it up. Persona definitely has that, like, the ability to suck you in for a while. Played the Wild Hearts trial? That's pretty cool. So, did a game called Wild Hearts and a game called Atomic Hearts come out within like 2 weeks of each other? Because that's annoying. I get really annoyed when games do that. Like Outer Wilds and the Outer, or what is it? Oh god, I forget what it's called. The space game with the time loop and the not Fallout game. Outer Worlds and Outer Wilds, I think that's what it was. They came out within like a month of each other. I'm like, why are we all doing this? Co-op Terraria, I've been taking a break after bedtime with RNG. Hell yeah. I like how one person's like, we need hunks of meat. The other person is like, give me the absolute best meat. Another one's like, I'll take whatever you got. Give me the rotten stuff. I don't care. It's fine. Outer Worlds and Outer Wilds, yeah. Fuck that noise. And fuck Atomic Hearts and Wild Hearts. Just stop naming your games the same games that come out at the same time. Please stop. It hurts. Get better marketing. I feel like I shouldn't have to yell at you guys to do this. But get on it, chat. Trying to get a certain item into everything to increase my odds, but the game refused to give it. Oh boy, you're speaking my language. Do you know the amount of times I've dealt with that exact same situation in my trophy hunting travels? Too many times. That's the answer. It comes up a lot. Cult leader demands better marketing. Yeah. So get on that. If you guys could just like have that for me by Monday, that'd be great. You can all work together as a team on it. I think this is actually like a good spot to get the hunk of meat because I can just like rezone them right through here. They don't always drop it, but yeah, man, whether or not you buy from Blizz is tough. Everyone has to draw their line. I respect your choice. Yeah, and I respect people that still play. Like I get it. I'm not going to harass someone for buying a product from a publisher, except Carlos. And I'll tell you why. A, it's funny. B, I know it actually like bothers him. So it's just extra funny to me. Was it A's fault or Koei Tecmo's fault for naming it Wild Hearts? I wonder. I have no idea. Got the freaking slime staff 4. It was the rarest item in the game, so I'm definitely taking a break. What was a game I struggled with RNG recently? There was one that was really annoying me. It was like RNG inside of RNG. And I can't remember what it was. Oh, I'm so close. It's like on the tip of my tongue. There was a game I was grinding for that the RNG was so annoying for no reason. God, what was it? I feel like I just played this. It was like within like the last like 5 games I platinumed. What the fuck game was it? It's gonna drive me crazy. There was something recently like that where it was just like really, really badly designed RNG. Fuck, what was it? Was it Persona? It might have been Persona 3. Oh, it was. Yeah, it was the Golden Hands. Which they're not like there's 2 parts of the Golden Hands that are RNG. Their spawn rate is RNG. It's just random. And then actually fighting them is RNG because they can just run away at the start of the battle. Which I'm like, what a trash mechanic for an enemy that has a random chance to spawn. Like, that's such a brain-dead mechanic. Of like, okay, we have this really rare enemy, right? It's like, okay, I'm with you so far. It's all golden. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, okay. What's the sitch with it? It's like, well, when you start a battle with it, first of all, it's really difficult to start a battle with it because of the way Persona 3 works. It's like, okay, so it's rare and difficult to start a battle, so it can run away really quickly. It's like, yeah. It's like, okay. What happens when you start the battle? Get this. Sometimes it can just run away before you even have a chance to move. And there's no way to prevent it from running away. It's like, ooh. Takachi, that's pretty evil of you. And he's like, yeah. I hate people. I hate people who play our games. It's like, cool. And that's the story of the annoyingly trying to get a drop from one of those. I did forget. I was very infuriated. Give me flashbacks trying to catch an Abra in Pokemon is good. I mean, Abra, at least there are ways to get to sit still. And, like, you get better Pokeballs, so you can increase the chance of catching it, like, right off the rip. There was no way to make this better. Hey, first timer, what does Season 3 mean? Hey, Montgomery. So I've played this game to completion 2 times already. So basically, I did the first playthrough when the game originally came out in 2018, 2016. When did this game come out? I did my original playthrough, and then I did a second playthrough a couple years later, and now for the PC and Steam release, I'm doing a third playthrough. And it's hard to, like, denote that. Like, the videos are already really long. So if I didn't do that, this would be part, like, 80. I'm like, I'd rather just say season 3. Oh, for sure, I was a dumb kid just throwing one Pokeball before teleporting away for too long. Yeah. They make you catch an Abra in Infinite Fusion. And it's annoying, because Abras are annoying to catch. I would hate it if, like, my favorite Pokemon was an Abra. I can't imagine. Like, what are you even doing at that point? You gotta... you gotta, like, hope at the beginning of a game? That sounds miserable. Imagine if you named your YouTube persona and your Discord persona after an Abra. Or an Abra evolution. It'd be crazy. Imagine going through all of that for a Pokemon that's, like, notoriously annoying to catch. And then you get a Pokemon that's basically just a glass cannon. You breathe on it the wrong way and it dies. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Yeah, I'm not really, I like Alakazam enough. I'm just not a huge Alakazam fan. For my my glass cannon psychic type, I prefer Espeon. That was directly directed at Maz, but I don't think he reacted. No, there he is. Oh, I can't cook because they're not hungry yet. Ah, fuck. Alright. I guess rest, right? Get some health back, get some MP back, get some tiredness back. Although you didn't get that much MP back. I wager Gen 3 Phoebus is worse. It only appears in very specific tiles of water in a certain location. That is true. Isn't Relicanth also really hard to catch in Gen 3? It's like only underwater in certain spots. What quality of life changes would you want out of mods for this game? Yeah, that's true. He does have 2 spoons. Absolutely destroy a cereal. He is a serial killer. All of this is correct. Yeah, I don't know. What quality of life changes? I would increase the sprinting speed, and I would toggle it, as opposed to holding it down. I think that'd be a good one. I think, I don't know, the game is already pretty good. It's just maybe some way to speed up training. Like, I wish there was a way to, like, train 3 rounds at once, or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, no, wait, now Gen 4 Munchlax is like flavors? I don't think I've caught Gen Munchlax. For faster sprint, zoom out, I think. Zoom out would be good too. Like, this is the furthest I can zoom out, and it's not that far. So I have enough hunks of meat. I can go turn them in. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to get rotten meat so I can start growing it. I also need to get best meat. I don't think I've fought enough people to do that, though. Fix all the translation errors and weird dialogue issues? I don't know that there are that many in Next Order. It's way more prevalent in Cyber Sleuth, which is much more dialogue heavy, so that makes sense. Like, there's a couple things here and there, but I don't think any of them are, like, game-breaking. I think the biggest one is the, everyone pronouncing Machine Draymon. Which is not how that's pronounced. Best meat, trainers, best friend, returned meat, hell yeah. Only appear by slathering certain trees with honey. Oh, that's right! The honey trees. I've heard about this. I skipped Gen 4. I played Brilliant Diamond, but that's it. So I didn't have to deal with that. I did, however, have to try and catch a Cherim in Pokemon Legends Arceus, which was a huge colossal pain in my ass. For the same reason, it's like, oh, they're randomly in trees. Which ones? I don't know. Figure it out. Horrific VA they give Guillemon. Guillemon's VA sounds bad until he turns to Gallantmon. When he turns to Gallantmon, suddenly it all sounds normal. But it's like, it's like he didn't even try to do a voice. Like, Steve Bloom did the voice for Guillemon, and Steve Bloom has, like, one of the most, like, brusque, like, kind of, like, rough voices in the business. But he turned it down for Guillemon. But was the Diamond brilliant? It was not. That game is not good. I did not enjoy it. Alright, we'll stop fighting after this. Also, why did I even fight you? I don't need more hunks of meat. Alright, we'll go home.
Got a second? Made my day.
Galmon came back. Cool, yeah. Oh, he wasn't tired. He was out of MP. Yeah, that's fine. Can I make you grow rotten meat? No. Shit. Who drops rotten meat? Who drops this? Would Numon drop it? I guess I could just look it up. I forget how I normally get rotten meat. I feel like I usually have it by now. By the way, a very good resource for Cyber Sleuth and Next Order. There's a website called Grindosaur. Grind and then O and then Soar as an SAUR.com. Has really, really in-depth details on all of the details of Cyber Sleuth, hackers, and Next Order. It's very good. Would recommend if you need a good website for this stuff. Drops by Garamon in Dead End Town. Okay, that's not too far. I can get that. Was not expecting Garamon. Yellow Numon? Yeah. So thank you. And hello, Lord Kagai. Having money recruit to town usually sells at least one rotten meat every day. But Montgomery, I can't buy it from him because I need to give it to him to recruit him. Oh no. Oh man. I'm in a real pickle, guys. As soon as I get one, then I can grow them, and it usually takes like 1 day or 2. So I should be okay. It's a real gift of the Magi situation. I needed to recruit him, but I can't recruit him. Ooh, we have 2, perfect. Okay. These lads eat a lot. I came over here for a reason. I can't remember what it is now. Maybe it was just the restaurant. How'd you make rotten meat anyway? Leave it to set somewhere? I know in the original Digimon game, in Digimon World 1, the easy way to get rotten meat is to go to the vending machine in the ancient Dino region, and you can buy the meat from a vending machine, and naturally it's rotten because you're in a prehistoric area. Which I think is a good touch, but there's not really a good way to do that here. I don't think one of the vending machines here sells rotten meats, but I could be wrong. I honestly haven't really fucked with the vending machines in this game because they just sell the same things you buy other places, but just way more expensive. That should be enough to get me closer. Oh, hold on while I'm here. It's only 3. I should repair that. Will it kill mons or something? It's just it's a holdover from the original game, I think. It doesn't really do anything. I don't know what it does for Digimon. I imagine it's not very nutritious. But it's supposed to be like a bad item. Like, you know, there are some items that are intentionally bad. This is one. But like that's why Goblimon wants it, because he's, you know, a shitter. I don't know where to get best meat though. I assume it drops from someone, I just don't know who. I don't know, like, I'm trying to think of the highest level beast Digimon I can fight that may drop best meat. But I don't know where any beast Digimon are. There's a vending machine sold a Twinkie or something, you bought it so fresh for these years, yeah. I don't know if that's true about Twinkies. Also, I've never had a Twinkie. Ample opportunity. They sell them where I live, it's just never really been interested. I do eat Hostess cakes, though, which are delicious. At least you can farm them? Yeah, that's the farming mechanic in this game is really fucking good. Easily the best it's been in any of the games. The ability to have 5 different plots and choose what you want to like grow is phenomenal. One of my favorite changes to the kind of like core mechanics of the Digimon World mechanics. Being able to change up your farm is awesome. Super, super good quality of life. We can get rainbow meat. Oh, there we go. First one, we got rotten meat. Perfect. I think it's called colorful meat in this one. You get it. I think you can send Vegemon out once you recruit him. You can send him out to go scrounge for some meat. And when you do, he can occasionally bring back colorful meat, and then you can grow it. I didn't really use it for my Digimon. I used it to sell because it's worth a lot. Doesn't the Tyrannomon in the wastes drop best meat? I've fought him twice, and he's dropped normal meat both times. He might. I just haven't gotten the drop yet. While I'm here, might as well grab the materials from this area. I gotta get that, I might do that now, actually. Let me get that tamer ability that, oh, I can't afford it. Being able to recover MP as I walk is actually super helpful. Where is it? So I know Seraphimon is recruited by accepting Ikakumon's quest. I don't remember where Ikakumon is, though. Is he in Mod Cape somewhere? I don't remember. Also, these are like weirdly high level Garamon. Yeah, put a bow and some meat and leave it in the rain. Naturally. That's the fastest way. trying to think of who to recruit after this. We're making decent progress. I feel like the story is going to continue soon because we're going to recruit enough people. Sorry, this is a good place for like mid-tier materials, which I need a lot of right now. Outside the Frozen Palace? Oh, that's so far. You're right, though. I do remember him being there. Did I get enough great wood to expand the farm? I did not. I'm one short. Alright. Well, there's no point in increasing anything yet, because I'm going to need to increase that. Love Numon's noise in this, but Nannymons are probably my favorite. What's Nannymons again? Is it alright. We'll plant some rotten meat. That's weird. You only grow 4? I feel like I remember them being like 8 or something before. I don't remember them being on par with hunks of meat. Weird. Oh, you know what? Rotten meat might purposely give you a training mistake, which could be helpful if you're trying to get some of the dark Digimon naturally. What's my money situation at right now? I don't think I fought anyone. Okay, that's bad. I can't get back to the Yagunia Wasteland. I need to make money. Whoops. What can I sell? I should actually keep the meat on me. I can sell an orange banana. Sell some of these. Back had help with a troll invasion in Valheim. It happens. I didn't know there were trolls in Valheim. I don't think I've seen anything on Valheim since it was like originally popular last year. Like that couple months where it was like really big. I saw a couple people play it, but I don't think I've seen a single thing about it since. Granted, it's not one of the games I like follow, so, you know, that kind of tracks. So we won't have the rotten meat yet. I don't know where to get best meat. I guess I can just kind of continue the story over there. Oh, I can't even get over there. Yikes, dude. It's expensive. Everything in this game is so expensive. I guess I can walk. And then just like camp out somewhere. Could try Mod Cape. But I don't think my Digimon are strong enough to do anything in Mod Cape. Like, I don't think I'm strong enough to fight Paildramon yet. Though I really want to, because Paildramon will let me fuse. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think I should give these guys the Omnimon and Imperialdramon Paladin mode? God, all you do is eat. What the fuck, guys? Do you think I should give them the Ultra Mega or whatever the fuck it's called? Digivolution items. Turn them into ultras. Get a little bit of a power boost, because I feel like I'm not going to really need it by the next time we, Wow. I just realized the map is turning. I feel so stupid. I was trying to follow it to go north. God, is there not a setting to keep the map? Fuck, dude. Oh, you can mess with the key config here. But this is just, like, direct one-for-one, so it doesn't really work with a, it doesn't really work the way I want it to. Alright, whatever. What I was trying to say is I was trying to, God, what's the map button? I was trying to go to the right place, and I failed. Because the map was turning with me, and I didn't realize it. Can I camp out here? I don't think they'll care. Am I hitting a difficulty wall? A little bit. Like, I can feel it coming. Because we struggled a little bit against champions and rookies. Like, nothing too crazy, but, like, I really wouldn't be surprised if it came up more. Or came up soon. Let's cook this rotten meat. No, we should save it because we gotta deliver more. There's a mod on Nexus that makes the map static. Oh, that's awesome. It's so funny to me which games, or which mods get prioritized. That's so fucking funny. I can't believe static map was one of the first ones people made. That's real. I wouldn't have thought that anyone other than me was trying to do that. That's funny. Still holding out for that randomizer. I wonder what Sid and Zeke are up to. I wonder if they're trying to crack this game open yet. That is a good call out though. If you guys see interesting mods for this game, feel free to post them in the Digimon thing on Discord, or even just bring them up anywhere. I'm not really paying attention to the mods for this yet, because I assume like the ones I'm interested in, like a randomizer, cosmetic, or additional Digimon and stuff like that, I feel like those aren't going to be there for a while, so I'm not really paying too close attention right now. But if you see something that would be cool to add, let me know ahead of time, and I can look into it on my own. I remember getting the crap beaten out of me in this game my first run. Yeah, I have an answer to that now, because the Vita version is pretty easy for all intents. So I think what happened was that the Vita version was really easy, and they were like, well, I guess we need players to get more enjoyment or more hours out of this, so they like jacked up the difficulty, like artificially. Like for instance, the Digimon in this area are like level 25. The Alphamon and Omnimon you fight to recruit them at the end of the game, like in the post game, are level 25 in the Vita version. Like I think they're level like 10 here. I don't know why they did it that way. I guess maybe the game was too easy, but like, I don't know, man. I feel like they overcorrected. I'm gonna try and get a little further because I don't remember if I grabbed the tree spot over here. Yeah, Sid and everyone is all over this in the mod Discord. Hell yeah. Then it's in good hands. I mean, I assumed. Like, my guess was that the people who modded the other Digimon games were going to go feral over this game. Because it is one of the better Digimon games we've gotten in a long time. And PC and being able to mod it is crazy, crazy fun. I feel like there's probably a lot you could do with this game. Like, I feel like it's not as rigid as maybe like a Cyber Sleuth game would be. At some point, I should just, study up and figure out how to, do this stuff on my own. Create the content I so crave. But I also don't want to do that because that's a lot of learning. Tent has become unusable? What do you mean? This is what I don't understand about the durability of the tent. Because it had 2 durability left. I don't know why it took extra durability to camp here. Oh, what the fuck? No! 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 What? No! Ah! How? Ah! That sucks. God, I wish I had saved. Ah! Yikes. Alright, hold on. Let me count the eggs again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Okay. I'm gonna make a poll for you guys. We're gonna make it an interesting one. Do you guys want 1 and 2, which is Koromon and Tsunamon? Do we want, Tokomon and Yaramon, Modimon and Gyomon, Gummimon and Kokomon? Bukamon and Tanmon. I'll make a poll for you guys. You can do a Q&A. Interesting. Which eggs? I know only one of our Digimon died, so we're only going to get one of them right now, but I'll pick the other when the other one goes down. Koromon and Tsunamon. Who are the other ones? Tokomon and Yaramon. Okomon and Yaromon. Hope it lets me do 5 options. Modimon and Gyomon. Or not Gyomon, Digimon. But like a different Digimon. with G's. Gummymon and Kokomon, Bukamon and Tanmon. Gummymon and Kokomon. Oh, I can only do 4. Who did we start with last time? I forget what Digimon we started with. Maybe I'll just rule out someone, because it only lets me do 4 options. I'm going to say no Gummymon and Kokomon, because I think we did one of them before. So we'll do Bukamon and Tanmon. Alright, it is live. You can vote for which 2 eggs we pick. You did hit X-Mon's requirements right before he was about to bite it. It's surprised he lasted this long. I guess that's fair. Take your vote now. Who the fuck voted for Bukamon and Tanmon as the first option? What are you guys doing? Gomamon and Palmon? Why? I think Modimon and Gigimon would be who I'd want. I think those would be pretty cool. Ideally, I'd get some Digimon who have like a bonus. That'd be pretty cool. I see, because I said out loud who the fuck picked Bukamon and Tanmon, that naturally the rest of you voted for them. I see. Gummymon and Yaramon, I think, were the ones you picked first. That sounds right. I like seeing irregular mons. Fair. Ooh, what is... I only see the top result. What's the poll doing? What's the poll doing? Wow, nobody wants Koromon and Sunmon. Nobody wants Tokomon and Yaramon. I'll give you guys 30 seconds. So I'll put 30 seconds on the clock. We'll put the music on. Oh no, wait, hold on. I have a better idea for this. Alright, chat. You got some time. Stress. I don't think I can tell you a single more stressful theme in a video game than that theme right there. I don't even play Sonic games, and that is so fucking stressful. All right. Looks like it's going to Bukamon and Tanmon. Okay, so we'll start with Bukamon. Wait, who died? Was it Rex or not Rex? Oh, that's a cute egg. I didn't see the clouds on it before. It's Peachymon! It's cursed. When his mouth's open like that, he looks like a Garamon. I don't remember who is who. Is Rex my left Digimon and not Rex is the right Digimon? I don't remember. We're gonna go R for Rex. Okay, good, I got it right. Oh, he's about to die. Yeah, he's not he's not having it either. He's like, I'm sorry, I can't continue. Alright, good. We got that rotten meat that we needed. That we can't use now. We can probably keep growing it. Because I think I'm gonna try and feed them only training food. Hey, be a little louder. It still traumatizes me sometimes. What, the music? Oh my god, it's crazy. Or when they're about to die, because that's also bad. Alright, we can upgrade the fields. I guess maybe it's good that I didn't use the what do you call it? I guess it's good I didn't use the the evolution crystals because I probably wouldn't have lasted very long. I don't know that this generation is going to be that much stronger than the last one, because they're I don't know. I don't have as much faith in them this time. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. I should take advantage of the level bonus real quick before he kicks the bucket. I first noticed it with a Wizardmon, it just made me sad. Do be like that. I mean, I don't know what I want to go for, so I guess we'll just go. Oh, what's boosted on Digimon? I forget. Was it Wisdom? I honestly don't remember what was boosted for him. We'll do Strength. I think that's fine. Might have to use it on this gen. I said I like more unique mons, but a lot of these lines lead to mad megas. Oh, did you look it up? Oh, it's Pokemon. Who could have seen this coming? So I think I can go to the dojo and I can see all of the options he has. How come only our mons but others are immortal? Because we push them pretty fucking hard. How many other mon in this place are digivolving at such a rapid rate? There's a cost to digivolving so fast. Oh, I can choose who I want to turn into. Hell yeah, dude. I don't have the stats for Gumdramon. I could, though. I could probably just increase the speed. I'm going to level with you. I don't want Gumdramon. So it's fine. So we have Gumdramon, Clear Agumon, Snow Goblimon or Gabrimon, Vmon, and Gomamon. My problem with Gomamon and Vmon is that they probably have difficult evolution requirements, whereas Snow Goblimon and Clear Agumon probably don't. But I do kind of like letting it rock though, and like not really knowing who I'm going to turn into. Oh, actually, Vmon has Vidramon's line. I might be able to get that way. I don't think Vidramon has strict requirements. I'll do it. Oh, I can't block them off. Oh, wait, you need an upgrade for this? Oh, fuck. All right, he's becoming a Gomamon. It is outside of my it's outside of my abilities. That sucks. I gotta upgrade the dojo. Actually, his carried over stats are pretty good. They're much higher than they were when he originally evolved, so that's pretty good. I think when they start having the death gurgles, I think they only have 2 hours to live, if I remember correctly, or like 2 or 3. Like they're on very borrowed time. I'll try and get that HP up. Is there anywhere to default to live chat? There is not. It is cursed that we are stuck with top chat. I have not found a way to make it default to live chat. We got Vmon. I did not think Bukamon. Wait, what? We got Vmon? How did I get Vmon instead of Gomamon? What? Huh? How? Excuse me?
Hold your partner
What the
in
fuck?
your heart and hope for the best.
Beam. If you hit all the requirements for multiple lines, how does it choose? Well, it's supposed to choose based in descending order. So whatever the highest Digimon on the list, in that case it was Gomamon then Vmon, it's supposed to pick the highest Digimon if you meet the requirements for all of them. Or it's supposed to pick the highest Digimon that you meet the requirements for. Which is a good mechanic, I think, because it means that it'll always, like, prioritize like more popular Digimon if you meet the stat requirements for them, which I think is good for the average Digimon fan. But I am surprised that we got Memon. Maybe I like accidentally. Oh fuck! I meant to name Not Rex 2. But maybe we accidentally ruined the requirements for Gomamon when I without me noticing. I don't know what happened there. But once you upgrade the dojo, you can like check off Digimon and like make it so that they won't digivolve into them, which I think is a good feature.
Sharpen your skills.
All right, fellas, back to training, I suppose. I'll keep training you on strength. Your speed is boosted, so I'll treat you on speed. Oh, that's a huge speed boost. We'll skip this. I do like that they can that you can praise them after training, because it's a great way to unlock evolution info. Why did Vmon not unlock anything? What? Excuse me? Oh, okay. He did unlock one. He unlocked Gold Vidramon. So Gold Vidramon is on here. I assume the top one is X Vmon. What do we have for Tanmon? Oh, interesting. Oh, this is Vmon. Okay, wait. So Vmon already meets the requirements for at least one champion, which is a huge load off my mind. Also, if you didn't know, L means low requirements, means he's not currently he meets like a few of them, but not all of them. M means you meet some of the requirements, and then high means you're like missing like 1 or 2 requirements. Again, this is another really great addition. So we have Palmon, Renamon, Auroramon, Goblimon, and Demi-Devimon. And I don't know which they'll pick. It should be Palmon, but we could also see Renamon. I don't know what changes that. Maybe with rookies it's a little bit more random. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of how many daily things are in the city I have to do at this point in the game. Like, we have the sender every couple days. Or, I'm sorry, the treasure hunter every couple days. Oh, you're tired. I'm sorry, bud. We have Numamon. We have picking up the food. I don't think there's any other daily things I have to worry about. And I also wish you could cook from anywhere. Only being able to cook in the tent is kind of a miss, in my opinion. Like, it's weird they don't, like, let you use the kitchen, because you can almost, like, not know about the cooking mechanic. All I'm saying is, let him cook. How much can you push them before it counts as a mistake? If you see the sweat drips above their head, it means that you're about to get a care mistake. I think in previous games, but I'm not sure because, like we said, we don't know too many of the exact mechanics. In the previous games, I think if you hit the sweat drip, it counted as a care mistake. In this one, and I think in Redigitize, it just means you're about to. So you should rest immediately. Also, welcome back, Under. We did have a devastating loss. Examon died out of nowhere. So we're picking up the pieces. And we got Demi-Devimon. What? What the fuck? I don't understand. How? This doesn't make sense. That's so weird.
Good job.
I don't know. Maybe it's like something you need for an upgrade. Maybe it does just randomly pick between the ones you've unlocked. I have no idea. That's so bizarre. Right, do you guys still want to sleep? Yes. Never mind. Yes, Demi-Devimon. It is a pretty good pair. I don't know how many Digimon we have unlocked for them, though. Okay, so we have one guaranteed for Vmon. I don't know who it is though. It's probably Digimon. And we have nothing for Vademon, one of which is locked. I don't know why it's locked. Who the fuck would be locked for a champion? I have no idea. We have low stats and everything else. Vademon shouldn't be that difficult to raise. I feel like Vademon supposed to be like a quote-unquote bad rookie to get. So he should be easier to raise. But I'm not sure. His speed is pretty good. We can keep his speed at 1,000 for now. I should start training other stats. I feel like they mostly had even stats when I was training them before, but they've kind of broken away now. I think he might be Kurisarimon. You can't get his line to post. Oh, wait, yeah. I forget, is that a thing in this game? You can't get the Infamon line, and so there's like it's like the first post game that you unlock when you immediately beat the story. Also, another fun, I guess sort of fun. The DLC is on the Vita version as free updates, like it was in this version. But in like a different order. I'm sorry your happiness went down, man. Marimon? You can turn into Marimon? Why? Who asked for this? I want to feed you guys, but you're being real shitheads right now. What do I want to train today? I guess we'll train, we'll keep training strength. We'll train strength with both of them, I think. The fuck, you don't like this item. Get out of here. Like, I feel like Ice Devmon should be an easy evolution to get. But, yeah, Robot Cowboy, I think you're right. I think it is Infamon. That does make sense. So I do think this generation's gonna be stronger than the last one. I think we have a lot more benefits than we did last time, but I don't think we're going to get even close to maxing out stats or anything like that. If I gain more, training points, I should invest in the evolution stat boosts. I think that would be the way to go. All right, the field should be done upgrading. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Again, I can't get over the Daikon colored windmill. All right, we have a good amount of rotten meat, but we can probably stop dedicating our entire time to it. How many rotten meat do we have? We have 18. Yeah, we can just do one. What do I want to start growing instead? I guess hunk of meat still? Or maybe just normal meat? I don't know. Maybe obscure onions? I think I sold some of the ones I had. I don't really have that many foods unlocked yet. We'll do hunk of meat, I think. Hunk of meat has better stat boosts. Alright. So I know that... Oh, wow, they're tired. Holy fuck. I know that these kind of games aren't for everyone. I know some people prefer the RPG ones. But something about the minutia of just like controlling so many aspects of like raising your Digimon and then like going out into the world and fighting with them is just right up my alley. I can't describe why it's so fun to me, but it is. And I really enjoy it. It's one of my favorite mechanics of any game of all time, let alone a Digimon game. Okay. Alright, so they should keep training strength. Get that nice and high. I should definitely increase their HP and MP. If I had more money, I'd upgrade the training gadgets, but I don't. I have no money.
Are you
I haven't been able to go out and fight. You think humans can eat the meat? I think isn't the common explanation that they don't feel hungry when they're in the digital world for some reason? So I don't know if they can. Maybe?
keep getting stronger?
I think the later meats are more filling than the standard.
Be
I think that's true. But they're also like it balances out because they're more filling, but they also are harder to grow. I had to make sure they were only tired and not also like hungry or something. I mean, I'm making progress, right? Probably get another praise attempt here. Nope, never mind. Let's check what they got. I hate not having the information in front of me. I like that you can like kind of figure it out in game, but it's like it's weird not being able to know. I should stop training strength for Devemon. I should train something else instead. I don't know if Vmon is good on strength. I don't know, but I feel like it's probably high enough where I can switch to something else.
Training time.
Let's do MP, since that also is boosted by the food we ate. Chat, make a decision for me. Should I look up which, what their evolutions are and how to get them? Or should I just keep kind of trying to go blind? I think it's better content if I go blind, but there is a certain point in the playthrough where it just makes more sense just to go ahead and just look it up. But I don't know that we're there yet. I vote blind? Okay.
Time to eat. Time to eat. Who's hungry?
I gotta stop eating the mushrooms. I gotta eat those to Rena.
Training time.
Blind? Alright. Seems to be tilting towards blind.
Sharpen your skills. Don't hold back.
I think they're about to want to go to bed, so I want to get that last minute train in. Third gen you can guide, in my opinion. She'll plenty of info for that anyway. Fair.
Hey everyone.
I always look at the requirements because some of them are nuts. I don't always do it.
Hey.
I mean, some of them are nuts, but then if I get it's more of like I only care about that if I'm going for a specific Digimon. If I'm not going for a specific Digimon, I don't give a shit. I'll just get whatever they give me. As long as I don't like, as long as I meet one of them.
Hey now.
Oh, and Devemon hides his face when he's scolded. Oh my god, it's so cute.
Over here.
You guys are ravenous. I just fed you.
Who's hungry? Let's eat. Who's hungry?
Why does Vmon eat so much more?
Sharpen your skills.
I hope they don't have weight requirements, because I'm going to miss them. Demon's such a little shit, and I love him. Yeah, he's pretty great. Wargreymon needs 5,000 strength in this example. Does he still need 5,000? I thought there was an update that reduced the requirements for Digivolution for a lot of Digimon, because some of like the main Digimon were like really outrageous. I thought they corrected it. You guys are doing great out there. Ice Devemon, wait's good. I'll need that. I assume Devemon is easier. But if even before they set a chat on you, recently learned from Ghost Game and Survive, they can do that. I know from Survive. I have not watched Ghost Game though, so I gotta figure that out. Alright, do I know who I'm locked into? Meramon. Of course I am. Of course it's Meramon. Why wouldn't it be? Oh, I'll be so upset. Okay. We are getting closer to Devemon, so that's good. He needs a training failure. So I have to work, I have to overwork Devemon.
Hey everyone.
Ugh, Excuse me.
Okay, gather round.
Sorry, I'm just allergic to bullshit. It will never not be funny to me. Isn't it better to do field batters in the training room? At a certain point. Well, let me put it this way. If you, in a 1-to-1, if you just do training versus just like trying to do battles, you will get more stat boosts in a more timely manner in battles. However, because I'm streaming, battles actually take much, like, in-game time, it's shorter. In real time, battles take much longer. So like it's a good like way to maximize your time, but overall is bad because it'll take significantly longer. It's also a case of like there's a really good grind spot for training. The Blackware Garurumon in the church is like one of the biggest one. There's a couple here and there, but to get the most benefit out of that, you have to have the skill that increases the parameter bonus from battles, and I don't have that. So, at the moment, training is faster and more beneficial for me. But it goes back and forth. There's some nuance to it. I need more Greatwood again. Oh, I could have upgraded the fucking dojo. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Field. Oh wow, I just need sap to upgrade the field. That's super easy to get. I can get that now. Like, yeah, let's go on a little adventure. I haven't watched Ghost Game either. Just heard people talking about a couple months having humans for dinner in it. Yeah, it's supposedly Ghost Game gets like real weird. Like the protagonists are much younger than most Digimon protagonists, but the shit they go through is like nightmare-inducing. Is the weird thing I've heard about about Ghost Game in particular is like there's a lot of body horror. Like they do a lot of fucked up shit, like making spores grow out of people and shit like that. A lot. Like it's not like a one-off. It's like they keep doing this situation. But I don't know. I'll watch Ghost Game eventually. I just I'm not really in like a watching mood at the moment for like stuff like that. Because, like, I'll probably enjoy Ghost Game, but I'd probably enjoy having something else in the background instead more at the moment. So, that's where I'm at. Also, going back to the training thing, I just don't know the good training spots. Like, it's like for battles. I only know the best one, which is Blackware Garurumon, and that's pretty deep in the game. Well, not that deep, but we're certainly not there. I forget, is sap water? Is sap considered a water? I think it is. Does it even work? Aren't they digital or physical? I can see Pokemon nomming peeves with Digimon. That's one of those things where that's a weird time to start applying logic. So like you can buy that Digimon can be ghosts and like they can appear in the real world and you need them to save and stuff like that, but when you get into the science of it, you start being like, well, wait a minute. Like, either suspend all of your disbelief or none of it. Picking and choosing is just semantics and pedantic. And I'm like, I don't want to partake in this discourse.
Okay, gather round.
Guys like some grass? Oh, scratchy grass is Demi Devimon's favorite. Why?
Who's hungry?
But yeah, my main reason for wanting to watch Adventure 2020 and Ghost Game is that apparently the Digimon selection in those is really good. And that's good enough for me. Oh, we have all the parts of Bomber Nannymon now. We can go assemble Exodia at some point now. I will say, battles are really good for this. I feel like the chance of praising your Digimon after a battle is much higher than praising your Digimon after training. And they do it immediately. You don't need to like leave the gym to do it. Hold on, I don't think this is right. I think this is where the sap is. Yeah, I can't collect all the Digisaps today. Like I got 8 there from the two places I know of that have it. But I think I can get it tomorrow. Oh, they are much more ready to fight me. All right, yeah, let's do it. Hell yeah. So see, like, these only give you, like, +1 stamina, +1 wisdom, and, like, I'm getting, like, 30. Or I can get and +5 HP. But I'm getting, like, 30 stat boosts when I train, so it's just not the same. Although there are Digimon, or there are Digivolving requirements that require, like, number of battles won, so that can be a good reason for also doing it this way. And they drop items and money, so there's benefits to it, but just not the way I roll normally. Oh, I'm really hungry. I had ramen today, and that's it. And ramen will fill me up for like a couple hours, but after a while, I need something else. I think I'm gonna make some burritos tonight, so when I eventually get up to close the shades so that the sun doesn't go directly into my eyes and blind me, I think I'll grab, I'll put some rice in the pot. There's definitely a method to do it, but like I said, the big thing is that I think the fights take longer real time than training, and because I'm streaming, I'm kind of reflected on what's entertaining to you guys. For instance, the chat's not really bumping right now, so I think just me having to train in general, people are kind of tuning out, which I get to an extent. Black Garurumon outside Wastelands I think is good for training. Yeah, I don't know if I could beat him right now. Like, I don't think my Digimon stats are high enough for it. Oh, actually, Gobmon did okay for Demi Devmon at least. Got some boost there. But between the two methods of training, I kind of prefer I prefer normal training, or like straight, because it's a little faster and we can get back into the action a little quicker. I'm also not really trying to min-max. I'm just trying to do good enough to get back into the Yugunia Wastelands, which we should hit naturally. At the moment, since I'm out and about, I'm just gathering some materials and stuff. You try the Psychmon in the same area? Maybe. Again, that's a little further out than I'd like, and doesn't really solve the problem of it takes a while. Psychmon is still long for death. I remember they always come after you no matter how strong you are. I do remember Psychmon being particularly suicidal. And being like, what are those, some megas? Let's go! I can take these on. Ooh, I thought this was Digi-Ion water. It's Digi-Lawn water. I don't know what that means. I think once we get champions, I'll feel a little more comfortable going out and exploring. I don't really like putting rookies in too much danger, because they tend to die a lot more easily, and then chat tells me that I'm a murderer and that I killed my Digimon, even though they're the ones who told me to go out into the world. Not falling for this shit again. Jack's like, oh, Nick, you're the worst. Oh. I'm like, I did what you told me to do. What do you mean? Alright. We'll put Guillemon, or Vmon on something else. Let's put him on MP again. No one told you to kill Bakmon, let it go. You were the ones who were like, Nick, learn Megalospark. Nick, learn Megalospark. I'm like, I don't need to learn Megalospark. And you guys were like, no, Nick. You gotta learn Megalospark. Also, I did this in reverse. And I'm like, I don't think I do. And I was like, everyone's like, you can get it from these 3 Soulmon. I'm like, okay, but like, they're hitting kind of hard. And you guys are like, don't worry about it. It's worth it. Megalospark's so broken. And I'm like, I mean, I'm doing just fine without it, but okay. And then I killed him, and you guys were like, wow, Nick, you monster. And I was like, what do you mean? What? Huh? What? How? Can you get OP from training? You can, but not until later. I don't think... Actually, I think this game kind of toned it down a little bit. If I remember correctly, in the Vita version, just, like, literally just by using, Digivolution crystals, you could keep their stats at 9999 as long as you always went to Super, or as long as you went to Ultra. So, like, you didn't have to do any extra training. You just, like, literally, like, when they died, you fed them crystals and get them all the way to Ultra. But I think in this game, even if you have all the right skills and you have, like, everything, like, maxed out, you still have to train a little bit to get them back up to Ultra with, like, good stats. Oh, yikes, dude. Okay, XVmon needs 14,400 HP. I don't think I'm going to hit that. Sorry, friend. I don't know what Vidramon needs. Oh, wait, I didn't get the training failure for Devmon. There is a victory requirement. So we should go bust up some Digimon. Like training better, it feels core Digimon. Yeah, like you didn't used to get stat increases in any other game. I think that's new for next order. I really should build something in the meantime. Super Recovery Holodisc. I think that's one of the ones you need for Rena's next quest. There's one item that Rena requests that's like incredibly rare, and I never know how to get it. I think it's the super double floppy, and I never get it until you unlock the ability to get the lab. I don't know if there's another way to get that item. I'm exactly 20 items. Holy shit. I'm gonna put this away and this away. That training will definitely know what tired wasn't a TF. Well, what it could be that because it says 1+, it means you need at least more than one. Like it's not greater than or equal to. It's greater than. So we'll try it again. Okay, guys. Relax. That's not what I meant when I said don't hold back.
Are you ready?
I think we should be able to get Devmon based on the training mistake and the victory requirements. So I'm not too worried about it.
Ready?
The problem is that it's harder to do training mistakes on one Digimon and not both, because they both take so many of the same orders.
Hey.
Bathroom is right there. Just go when you need to. Why do I have to tell you? Yeah. Feels like an extra step that we don't need.
Here you go. Come on, eat up.
Coolio.
Getting stronger.
I'm sure Devmon is a weight requirement too, so I should be careful not to overfeed him. I forgot to give him training food. We'll just do this. Well, no, let's get your MP to above 4,000, see if that does anything. The next Digimon World game, what new mechanic do you hope they add? I don't know. I am of the weird mind that most of their mechanics are pretty well done already. I really don't know what I would change. Oh yeah, that's a big thing. Make the city building more like involved. Don't just have like a city set up. Like show like actual like concrete progress of it being built up. I don't want it to start at a building, and I don't want it to turn into a building after one upgrade. Building should be the final stage, or maybe like the second to last, and the last stage is like an elegant building.
Here goes.
I guess we'll go for wisdom now, and then we'll do HP. And we'll work on stamina and wisdom. So let's work on wisdom right now. Overfeed, you can do that? I don't think so.
Training time.
For some reason, Devimon is more tired than Vmon. Oh, his tiredness is going way up. That's so weird. Why is his tiredness going up so much faster?
Hey everyone. Let's eat. Let's eat.
Let me go check, see if that counted as a training mistake. Town building choices would be cool too. Yeah, choices could be fun. Just like, do you want this or this would be fun. Yeah, still no training mistake. I wonder if they really give you like a bigger buffer than I realized.
Don't hold back.
Alright, Vmon, you can rest. You do not get to rest, Devimon. For the story games, I'm just trying to think of what improvements to do with World. Well, what would make you enjoy World more? From an outside viewer. Dude, what the fuck? How do I get this training mistake? Oh, you know what? It might be when he's injured. I think you can injure your Digimon if you don't let them rest. So for the story games, don't call me cruel. This is so he can Digivolve. When has pushing a Digimon so they Digivolve faster ever gone badly? This is not abuse. Oh, wow. He's making noises. Oh, fuck. I think that counted. Oh, my God, dude. I'm sorry. That's so bad. He's making the death gurgle noises. No. It still didn't count. What do I have to do? Like, what the fuck do I have to do? I'm so upset. How do I get a training failure? Digimon World Next Order. I've never gotten one because I'm such a good tamer. Training failure. Training failure and how to achieve them. This is for Digimon World. Oh no, this is Next Order. Contrary to popular belief, there are only 3 things that contribute to it. They are pooping, feeding, and sleeping. Simply ignore these. Cue until your partners show a sad face, usually after 2-3 hours of in-game time. This is explained in the in-game menu, vaguely at best. What? So I could just not feed him, I guess. I don't like doing it this way. I don't like this. Why are they making me torture my Digimon to get a Devimon? Besides everything. That's weird. I really did think that that not resting counted. So what does this actually affect then? Does training efficacy go down? Like what's the actual like detractor? Yeah, you're still tired. That's not surprising. And now I gotta rest Vmon as well. So I don't want you to be on death's door. Alright. I am unfortunately going to not feed you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't want to do this either. The fuck you don't like that game, that item. Get out of here.
Let's eat. Here you go.
Oh, his happiness is so down too. I'm so sorry, Devimon. Okay. We're gonna go on stamina for a while. I don't think it's Piedmon who gives mistakes. I think it's Grand Kuwagumon who eventually lets you modify that stuff. To be honest, that's the way easier way to do it. I am, however, not going to let Devimon shit on the floor. I refuse to go that far.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, that's funny. He didn't need to use the bathroom because he doesn't have anything in his stomach. He can't. Oh no! Oh, it's so sad. I'm so sorry, Demi Devon. No! Oh, I don't like doing this. This hurts. I get attached too easily. Alright. Did I do it, you fucking monster? I did. Now look. Now he gets all his Digivolutions. Great. But what did it cost? What did it cost, chat? Ah, God damn it. He's angry at me. I've never even seen them get that angry.
Sleep well.
Watch him wake up and turn into, like, a murderer. Rex doesn't want to wake up? Ah, sure he does. Happiness went down 20. Ugh. But his discipline went way the fuck up.
Are you ready?
Oh yeah, you guys want to eat. Alright, Demi Devmon, I'm so sorry. Have your favorite, Scratchy Grass. You're gonna love it. Got extra bond and happiness bonus? Hell yeah, dude. I like how there's a happiness bonus, despite it being a food that lowers your happiness. Look at, he's thriving, and he's injured. I don't know how that happened. It's really impossible to know how he got injured. I can't... What do you mean I can't use a bandage on him? He's literally hurt. What? I don't understand this game.
Come on, eat up.
Maybe you can't take the bandage here.
Now then.
I really would prefer if you didn't die, Demi Devmon, so if you could just, like, get your shit together. Oh, I probably have to take him to the fucking medicine place. The hospital. I don't think I've ever had to use the fucking hospital in this game. Angemon, help. 1,000 bits? It's expensive. Up. Oh, great. We got Marimon. Cool. That's definitely who I wanted Vmon for. Oh, never mind. Alright, that worked out. I mean, the reason that I didn't give him meds is that he had a bandage icon. He didn't have a pill icon. Oh, I don't like those eyes and mouth stayed before. Black Godamon, huh? Hey. Alright, let's put some more stock into the evolution stuff. Oh, I need 3 more. Okay. Later then. I could try and buy that, the training thing. What is it over here? Boost efficacy of post-battle parameter increase. Further boost both of them. I don't know. Abuser level up? No. What do you... No. I'm a good tamer. I care about my Digimon. I won't be slandered like this. My good reputation run through the mud. I think guard is a must-have skill. I like to beat this entire game without using guard. I don't really like using the order menu besides telling them to use their special move or to DNA evolve because it feels clunky in this. Maybe that's one thing I would change. I really like the simplified version of it from Redigitized in the original Digimon world. I don't really like it in this one. I think it's over-engineered, and I think that Digimon hitting so hard that you are forced to guard is kind of a failure of the balancing more than anything. And also guarding just like takes up time. Again, that's my biggest problem with all of this stuff is when you guard, it takes like a significant amount of time to like wait for the Digimon to attack, and like you can't attack while you're guarding. I'd rather just not do that. That's not because I'm streaming. That's just how I play games. I'm very much a all offense type of player. You funny if the game punishes you for being a bad tamer? It would be good. Yes. Almost to a reckless degree, I will put all of my focus into attacking. But also, that makes things more interesting. But yeah, you easily can beat this game without guard. I think the entirety of season 2, I don't think I guarded once. I wonder if I'll have enough sap after this. I don't know where else to get sap. I know I've definitely seen it around. I just don't know where. So what are your attack skills, guys? Oh wow, you can learn a lot of good attacks here. The only problem with your attacks that you can learn is that they all take a lot of MP. When did I learn Chaos Cloud? Holy shit. Yeah, why not? Just rip through that MP. Shout out to all the XCOM streams. Do you remember the Fallen? I think we only did one XCOM stream. Maybe two. I should do another one. I wanted to do an XCOM playthrough with mods, because there are a fuck ton of mods for XCOM 2 on PC. A lot of character ones, a lot of extra missions, a lot of extra enemy types and stuff like that. Like some really good stuff. But I don't know. I don't think there's an interest for that on the channel. I love XCOM with my whole heart, but I don't think there's an interest. You want to attack strat on 1000 Year Door 2? Yeah. That's just how I play. For members, this is going to spoil a secret video series that I'm recording right now, but that's fine, because this is a special bonus for people who are in the stream. So I'm currently playing Breath of the Wild with Carlos co-commentating, and Carlos continuously gets annoyed that I play so risky, and it seems to always pay off. I very rarely eat shit for not playing safely, and he gets annoyed by that because he played it very safely. XCOM 2 mods, remove the timer was big for me. Oh, I love the timer. I'm one of those sickos who likes games with the timer that's like fair. Like, I like the timer in XCOM. I like the timer in Dead Rising. I like that there's just like a, you need to get your shit figured out soon, because there's a limit to how long you can fuck around for. I have no money.
Now then.
I did play Elden Ring. A little bit. I got past, was it Godric, the Grafter? Yeah, I got past him. And I didn't play much further. I was trying to go into the academy, but I couldn't find the key, and I started playing a different game and haven't gone back to it. I was enjoying it, though.
Keep getting stronger.
Oh yeah, I should check if I have any of your ultimates unlocked. Maybe I should just go battle for a while. Certain bosses in Hollow Knight will punish you for being too aggressive, if I remember right. Yeah, well, I don't play Hollow Knight. Like, easy fix. Black Automon only has 2 evolutions, dude? What? That's so limiting. I kind of feel like when there's only 2 evolutions, I should be allowed to look it up, because I'm like, there's a good chance I missed this. But it's early. They're still young, so I don't have to rush it yet. What level does Bancho-Leomon sell? Is it Ultimates or Megas that he sells? He sells Champions. 1,000. Oh. Everything in this game costs money. Oh, a golden acorn. Yeah, fuck it. That's free money. We could probably go to Agunio. No, I don't think we can. I was gonna say we could go and try and drop off the rotten meat, but I don't think it's worth it. Gobrimon's not that good of a character to unlock. I did want to go. Oh yeah, let's walk to Black Garurumon and see if the rumors of his training are true. Before I do that, let me get the boost. My main reason for doing it right now is that I need money, and that seems like a good kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Oh, also Edamon is recruitable now. Is Agunimon in this? He is. Agunimon is available post-game. I think you can get his entire line, or you can get him, and you can get his Mega. And I think the same is true for... I don't know if... Can you get Lobomon in this game? I know Magna Garurumon is in the game. I don't know if Lobomon is. It's been a while. And then you can get Susannomon as well. You guys want to know something crazy? You can get Susannomon, I think, is in the Vita version. I think you can get Susannomon in the Vita version. Or no. He's in the Vita version as like a side character. Part of someone's recruitment quest, but I don't think you can recruit him. And I think you can't get Kaiser Greymon or Magna Garurumon in the Vita version. So it's very misleading. I like Black Automon spinning around in circles there. Also, Black Automon's a great call. The ah! Ah! I kind of feel like it should reset the Digimon's positions when you try and grab materials. It doesn't. They just like disappear for a second. I love his Greymons, but I don't really like Agunimon himself that much. Why'd you ask? He is in the game though. I think Agunimon is a pretty cool design. I think the spirits are pretty cool in general. They're not my favorite, but I have a healthy appreciation for them. I like the Eastern Asian design they all have. Just very like I don't know how to describe it. They all look like they could be like in old myths. I think especially Kaiser Greymon. Or just Agunimon in general. I guess Lobamon's not really Eastern Asian themed. But Agunimon certainly is.
Hey everyone!
I could try and fight Grand Kawagumon. Oh, so it's Ogunio Waste. Not named after him. Where did I get mail from? Oh, right, Edamon. I need a better way to get MP back. Oh. Yeah, I was not expecting to have to train so quickly. If you couldn't tell. I was not prepared for this to be a training stream. I was like, yeah, they'll last for a while. We only just got them, but I forgot like how under the wire it was for them. Okay. This is your second gen, right? Yeah. Wow. Hunk of meat. I mean, it's not really that good. The speed and the strength, stamina, wisdom, like these are still lower than if I had just trained. There is the benefit of items and money though. So I'll do it a couple times because like I said, I need money to fuel my machinations. I don't know if there's a better person to train off of either. I think the training boosts are based on like the level of the Digimon that you're training with. So champions tend to give more. I think ultimates give you more, and then megas. But it's kind of a drawback of this game where you're kind of forced by difficulty walls to come back to the next gen of megas. Yeah, so that's what I was trying to say earlier. Is that the difficulty spikes in this game are kind of jarring, because in the other game, like when your Digimon died, yeah, it sucks. But because of all the benefits that you get for raising your Digimon in the second generation, it was like much easier to just like you could basically go back to where you were with like a second generation of ultimates to where you were using megas before because their stats are so much better. But you can't really do that in this game. Oh, I learned Hail Spear. That's pretty cool. Hail Spear. So like the artificial difficulty spikes in the Western version are kind of annoying. Oh, we got a giant Nenimon. Let's do that. He surely won't beat us. Last eagle the spike for the last dungeon was wild. Which dungeon? Or actually, hold on. Oh, you mean do you mean the Infinity Cauldron or whatever the fuck it's called? Yeah. It was not, it was like a breeze in the Vita version, and I'm not looking forward to going back to it. Cause it was fucking brutal. I remember Sakuyamon just like literally just spamming specials at me. Like literally she would do a special, she would take like 5 seconds, then do another special and just keep doing that. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do about this? Like, I can't fight this. I remember being particularly annoyed by that. So you better go in with some max stats. Not to bring it back to Kingdom Hearts, but to bring it back to Kingdom Hearts. I was disappointed to find out that you can't get the Ultimate Keyblade before you before you go to the final area. It's basically post game. Ooh, I might not beat him. I know. I think I'll be okay. Fuck him up. When battles turn into item spam fest, I think the design is failing a bit. That's where I feel. Or that's how I feel about it. Like, if this was on purpose, then it shouldn't have been. But see, this is great for stats. This is like 4 training sessions in one. And 5,000 money and a bunch of XP. Items kind of suck, but like that was definitely worth it. Maybe that could be the move. Just like training on Black Garurumon, and then if I see Nanimon in the background, go and attacking him. I don't think the big Digimon are limited to once per day. I think they're just they just have a random chance of spawning, like Piximon. But I'm not sure. I'm not like 100% on the mechanics. I know it's more work, but I hope the thumbnail for the stream is Sora with a Digimon. Yeah, I'm not doing that, but I should. That'd be pretty funny. I'll throw like, if I find the sprites for Sora, Donald, and Goofy from the Tron world. Oh, there's another one. Perfect. Yeah, if I find the sprites for them, then I'll throw them somewhere in the thumbnail just as like as an in joke. Wow, Chaos Cloud is a really short range. I love watching them spin in the air after getting hit by specials. I like just watching them get spin in the air after getting hit, like, by a heart attack. But yeah, this is good to know. Knowing that the enemies respawn, kind of indefinitely, that's pretty good. I can work with that. Fuck him up. I like how Godemon's attack is just like a scratch. Typical cat.
Here we go. It's working.
Boom, boom, boom. I can't believe you dodged that. I should take Chaos Cloud off. The range on it is way too small. Again, some decent stat boosts. And some good money. Definitely worth fighting the big guys. Those, I would say, are definitely the most worth it. What was I going to do? Oh, right. I was going to take Chaos Cloud off. It is not paying dividends. It is, in fact, quite annoying. It's taking up a lot of MP to not hit. The game shows its age, but Pokemon should be embarrassed by how close this comes to fidelity to Scarlet and Violet. I mean, this isn't even fidelity. This game literally runs and looks better than Scarlet and Violet. This game came out like 7 years earlier? Or 6 years earlier? It's insane. Like this game is better at like appropriate lighting. You don't see like look at this. If I turn around and we see the Digimon in the background, they just run at full 60 FPS. They don't look like a fucking windmill. Or they don't look like they're running at like 5 frames. Like, look at that Garurumon over the hill back there. Like, he just has all his frames. Like, Pokemon fucking wishes. Now, granted, the areas are smaller. By, like, a lot. So, there's some... It's not exactly a one-to-one comparison. I can admit that. But if that was the case, maybe Pokemon should have just made, like, I don't know, better segmented loading screens? I don't know. They're the ones who wanted to go whole hog onto the giant open world, and then they couldn't deliver, so I don't know what the fuck, why the fuck that's my problem.
Here, try this recipe.
What am I going to cook you guys? It says I can cook 2 things. Oh, we can make fried chicken. Wait, what? How does meat turn into fried chicken with a fruit? What do you mean? What? Huh? Excuse me? There's wild salad, which gives you the same buff, but increases the stats a little bit. I forget what like the really good cooking is. Like there's some cooking things that are like way better for you. I don't remember what they are. Ginseng stick. I don't know. We'll do this one. Seems fine.
Slow down and appreciate it.
Oil plus meat equals fried. Not sure what's specifically called chicken. Might be a translation thing. What was that? Suspending some of your disbeliefs? Yeah. I'm just... There's suspending your disbelief, and then there's like blatantly wrong information. Like, if a game tells me 1 + 1 = 3, I'm like, okay. But like, does it? by the rules you just established, that's not true. I wonder how hard it's going to be to get the giant Digimon to spawn. I am grateful for the draw distance, because you can absolutely see him from this distance. It's just a matter of getting him to spawn. I don't know if there's like a better giant Digimon to fight either. Nanimon seems like a good mix of like difficult and rewarding. Maybe I only fight him 2 times. It would help if I knew anything about making them spawn. Maybe that's something I could see a mod for. Making a mod that forces the giant Digimon to spawn so that they're just always present. Or maybe like makes it like once a day, but they're always going to be there at the start of the day. That'd be fun. Like they give really good rewards and the fights aren't that difficult. It's just that they're rare. Oh, there he is. I wish there were more biggins. I think there's 1 per area, isn't there? Or are they only in specific areas? I could have sworn there was 1 per area. The only ones I can remember off the top of my head right now, there's this Nanimon, there's the Numamon in Nye Plains, there's the Toyagumon in Boney Resort. What else is there? There's the Blue Marimon in the Ice Sanctuary outside area. Oh. Ooh, wow. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. But yeah, I agree. Big Digimon is still a cool mechanic, and I wish they did more of it. I just like that mechanic in general. Like, if you have an open world or a semi-open world game, and you don't have some like big monster that's stronger than the rest just roaming around your area, what are you even doing? Oh, we learned poop toss. Let's go.
Very nice.
Air Digimons, Lady Devimons. I guess we can go back now. Let's just take stock of how our Digimon are coming along. Poop sauce. I should be able to upgrade the fields tomorrow, I think. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I should figure out what like the best like recipe to make is, because I don't know off the top of my head. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, where did I get medicine from? Is not anyone a filth type? Yes. I don't know all the Digimon that use filth moves in this game. I think it's Nanimon, Bomber Nanimon, Garamon, Numamon, Sukamon, Platinum Sukamon. I think Edamon uses it as well. So I assume Metal Edamon probably does too. I think that's it. Maybe Monzaemon does. I'm not sure. I don't even know if Monzaemon's in this game. I might have made that up. I might have lied to you. Sorry, chat. Well, the good news is we did get a good little nest egg of money. I'm pretty happy with that. Some much needed cash infusion, so we can re-up on supplies. Still have some left over. Good. I guess I could technically upgrade the training machines right now if I wanted to, or at least one of them, but I don't know if that's a good use of my money at the moment. I should check if I have enough Digisap. I actually don't know. I think I'm missing one. No, I have enough. I have 2 more. Wow. I could have upgraded that much sooner. I feel like a silly Billy right now. Not sorry, excuse my language. Chat, please don't report me to YouTube. Don't report the stream. It was just a heated gamer moment. I didn't mean to say it. Some of my best friends are silly Billies. I would never use that. You guys know me. I would never say that unless I was like really mad or wanted to really hurt someone and lack empathy. Mock Galgamon, Arrow Vidramon. Oh, I need victories with Arrow Vidramon. Well, that should be easy enough to get. And then we have Lady Devimon and Antilamon. No, this was a Christian stream. No, my name is Nick. I have a friend named Christian. Okay. So we need to work a little harder.
Okay.
We're not going to hit ultimates currently where we are, which is concerning. But I don't really know what to aim for, because I don't have anything to go off of. Which is concerning. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm close to looking it up. I know going blind is the way to go, but I am not getting the info I need here. Let me look it up for Arrow Vidramon, or maybe I just need the victories for Arrow Vidramon. And then Lady Devimon were close. I just have nothing. Is next year this is a rat stream? Yeah. If someone wanted to look up Lady Devimon without telling me the exact numbers and give me a hint on what to aim for, that would be pretty poggers of them. We'll do wisdom. Just look it up and say you did it blind? Ooh, I could do that.
Now then. Good night.
But then my chat would call me a liar. Sean, are you in the stream? Or did you bounce? I'm just reading what you posted in the Discord an hour ago. I'd completely forgotten that Vincent from Catherine was in Persona 3 at the end. You see him drinking at the bar, talking about a dream where he's falling. And admits he's cheating on his girlfriend. It's a pretty cool reference. I don't remember that at all. Alright, I get it. Stop it.
Hey now.
Hey now. Does a certain amount of time have to pass before they digivolve? Yes, they can't digivolve immediately. They can't digivolve immediately. Time has to pass, but also, if too much time passes, they die. So the stakes are high. They are hungry. They hungry. I'm gonna treat you guys to a nice breakfast, so relax. Fucking relax. Oh, I should unlock Vademon sooner than later, I just realized, because he unlocks the stock market, which could be helpful. Even though my entire second playthrough, or my entire Vita playthrough, he never once was beneficial. The stocks stayed low, like, I want to say 2 in-game years. Like, they just did not change. I don't know what I was supposed to do about that. This one seems pretty okay. Let's see some hot ramen. There we go.
Ready?
Alright, you get a hunk of meat.
Here you go.
God, I wish I hadn't tried to grind the hunk of meat while my Digimon were still alive. I wish I would have just done it now, when I'm like, I have more wiggle room. They used to flip out when they're hungry after sleeping. I can't tell if it's a bug or a feature. So what I understand is that there's two phases to them being hungry. If they're just hungry, they'll have the notification above their head, and you know they might like make some notion. If it's been over an hour, they'll start freaking the fuck out. But I think they wake up an hour past where an hour has already passed. So I think it makes it easier to get a training mistake in the morning because you might not be quick enough to feed them if you just like ignore it. Whether that's intended or if they know it happens, they're like, it's fine. I don't know. Let's try fighting Fugamon. He's supposed to be kind of a tougher guy. Maybe he has better bonuses. I don't know if he's better than Nanimon. Bam, 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 bam. Nah, not really. Okay amount of money, though. Like, look at this. You can see Gobrimon all the way over there. Again, Pokemon fucking wishes, dude. Like, come on. I remember the Red Vegemon being real OP early on. They're real OP in the fact that they'll kick the shit out of you. But they don't really give you good rewards for beating them. That's kind of why there are a lot of Digimon in this game that, like, even though they're difficult, they don't really give you good rewards, is because they weren't originally supposed to be difficult. That was changed for the international release. Which is annoying. Like, stop it. On a similar note, I know how annoying the card grind is in this game. And how insane it is that it's just like 540 and you have a random chance to get a card every time you do it. But besides that, the rewards for the cards are pretty garbage. Like, they're not good. So it's weird that it's a combination of like, this is really difficult to grind and it's not worth it. The Red Vegemon, yeah, yeah. They do. I think they make the same noises as Numemon. So I know where Edamon's mic is. We can probably just go get that now and maybe try and fight some people along the way.
Now then.
Aw, that was cute. It was just a straight up meow. Oh, you have to get to. I forgot I was still focused on just Gadamon. Chat, what are you guys making for dinner tonight? And or what have you already eaten today? I'm excited for my burritos. And I want to hear that you guys are also excited. I don't think I need to fight Gobrimon. You can try, but... Last, my frustration not about being able to chat while casting YouTube continue to phone is fixed, but issue persists, of course. I'm just going to assume you're not here tonight. It's fine. I'm just going to assume you've moved on. Lamb Massaman curry here. Mac and cheese. Nice, nice. Got some good options here. I don't know what Massaman is. Do you know what lamb is? And I know what curry is. I'm also excited for your burritos. Thanks, David. David's a real one. Yeah. Maybe I should add some mac and cheese to my rice, beef, and cheese. Maybe just add some mac. Go for the full gambit. Ate a bacon and egg sandwich this morning. I don't know what I'll have for dinner though. Feels like you skipped a meal. Oh, to be fair, so did I. I'm gonna have oh, I haven't talked about this. I'm gonna try and make fried chicken again this week. But I'm gonna try it in a way. I'm gonna try actually like battering it instead of just frying it with breadcrumbs, which is what I normally do. I'm gonna try and batter it first, then fry it. Should make a better skin for it. So I'm excited. Make some cheesy pasta thing. Fun. Here in casting YouTube for fun TV, I kept closing the keyboard when I started to type. End up Googling a solution. I just changed the keyboard to settings to remove the correct toolbar. Ah, I see. East side of Vast Plateau. What? I just have breakfast and dinner. Adding lunch is too much. That is unhealthy. I don't recommend it. I recommend eating 3 meals a day. That's my crazy advice. My crazy unhinged YouTuber influencer advice is I think you should eat 3 meals a day. That's my secret. I don't know why Edamon is oh wait, no. Did I fuck up? Oh, also random gold Growlmon, I guess. Why? I can't eat 3 meals a day? It'd make me puke? I don't think that's true. Oh, it's level 20. Ah. It's so much stronger. Okay. I don't know why I didn't think that was going to be a higher level. I don't know why my brain was like, oh, it's fine. Like, that did go okay, but that's just because I'm a phenomenal video game player. Do I have to fight more people in the Vast Plateau, too? I don't want to do that. You gotta deep fry or you pan fry? I'm gonna pan fry these. Oh, yeah, I was wrong. Edamon's mic is over here. Actually, to get Edamon's mic, you have to go do a side quest, and then you can keep doing the card battles. That's actually the real way to do this. No, but his mic is in this one. I always get confused because this power plant is the one that you have access to first, but for some reason it's called power plant number 2. Which doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, seems intentionally misleading. I remember Lightning Paw being a punch, not a scratch. Times have changed. It ain't like it used to be. I guess I can feed you both. I'm gonna make a tent first. Was Godamon like a good Digimon? like in the anime. I kind of feel like Godemon was introduced as being strong, and then the second she became, like, much like early video game design, the second she joined them, she became, like, very weak. And didn't really do anything. Like, our teachers always want to use the number 2 pencils, which, it's the number 1 most used pencil, yeah. It's 1-to-1. I actually like Meikumon because she's based on a main coon, but it's a shame with the movie she's tied to. I don't really like Meikumon's design, and I think that the movies made her much worse. So it's kind of two-pronged for me. I don't really like Meikumon very much at all, actually. I'm usually really good at remembering video game masks. Like, I turn around in this game like crazy. For me, it's just the naming conventions are just weird sometimes. Why does May Crackmon have boobs? Because Digimon. You can't just ask why Digimon has boobs. That's a thread that I'm not really invested enough to pull on. Some things just are. Just leave them the way they are. Huh, robot? Huh? Maybe. Maybe some Digimon can just look like human women. But it's fine. Don't ruin a good thing here, okay? Don't fuck up something good that we have here, okay? Just leave it be. You don't have to talk. I'm just kidding. Mostly. Got him losing her salary or whatever, so she could be on par with rookies was so lame. Yeah, it was really dumb. I love that there was clearly like a meeting. There was clearly like a meeting they had that was like, hey, how do we make it so Godemon can be treated like a rookie? Because Salamon isn't as good of a design as Godemon. And they were like, I don't know, we'll figure it out. And then they didn't. It just feels so lazy. Because they're made of jade and a lot of the internet has boobs. That's true. Or is boobs. Alright, what do you got for me? How low are they? Nope. They're at normal prices. I don't buy when they're at normal prices. I only buy low. Black Gato doesn't have a ring? Not here she doesn't. Which means therefore she's not a champion. She's a rookie. Case dismissed. I still don't know what you require. I know I need victories. You have 2 different Digimon that need victories. I don't know what Lady Devimon needs. What do you want from me? Probably needs more training failures, which I'm like not emotionally ready to do. I mean, no one like Black God, I'm gonna have to put a ring on it? I guess so. I don't know what to do with my time right now. I don't know what I'm doing. It takes so long to train. I get this. I don't know what to train towards. That's why I'm not like training more. I guess I can keep trying to do battles with these 2 because maybe that'll help. I don't know if Lady Devimon has a battle requirement. Who knows? It was just a dumb plot point. It didn't have any relevance. It wasn't like a meaningful thing of like, oh, and then I found it later and it was great and we earned it back and oh man, what a character moment. It was just like, we nerfed you for reasons. And then we didn't need to nerf you, we just gave it back. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I can just keep running around the server desert. But also the giant Naunimon thing wasn't a terrible idea. Oh, I know what you can do. We'll give Bomber Naunimon his parts back, and then we'll go and try and grind Bomber Naunimon. Or regular Naunimon. I'll keep it blind for now. It's been a while since I straight up like failed in this game. It's been a while since I straight up just missed a Digimon. So we'll add some spice to it. If I don't get an ultimate, and then we just have to do another generation, or we're like lopsided and I have to just keep training, then that will be a lesson to chat. That maybe sometimes it makes sense to look it up for the sake of the video. for the sake of the streams. Sometimes it makes sense. No, I'm gonna keep doing Nanimon because I know for a fact Numemon is a lower level, so he's gonna give less benefits. Just realized that Black Godemon makes the baby Digimon noise. The boing, 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 boing. Very strange. Have you ever had Mons die as champions? Did when I was still trying to grasp the game? I don't think so. Not for a while, anyway. Oh, they actually have decent defense. Oh wow, she died? What the fuck? I really wasn't paying attention.
Here we go.
Watching all of Futurama right now. Just got to switch over to Comedy Central. I forgot how many false endings due to being canceled there were in the show. Yeah. Yeah. And then there's going to be a new season where they have to do it again. They've ended that show so many times. I do like that each ending is different. I think that's a fun little twist. Is that a Mega Seedramon I can turn into? That's weird. But yeah, I like that each ending is different. I already meet the wisdom requirement. But knowing that it's around 600 means I can try and train the rest of Tailmon's stats to around 600. And hope for the best. Oh, she needs less discipline. I don't know how to do that. Lowering discipline is difficult. I'm currently rewatching 30 Rock. I'm on season 6. I think after 30 Rock, I'm going to rewatch Community. Then I think I'm going to rewatch Futurama. Because I think I just rewatched Futurama like either last year or the year before. Hey, see, we got all the parts. Good job. Yeah, you don't have to clip through the ground anymore. Our name on regenerated. Right now I can say what I wanted, huh? So I completely forgot what I wanted to ask you. Although you've already done a lot of hard work, man. Let's just put the past behind us. Here's a little something to say thanks. 5 Reliquite. Those stones don't explode. If you want an explosion, use them for Digivolution. Are these for Bomber Nanimon, you stupid fucking prick? Yes, of course they are. Great. Cool, dude. Sick. I mean, that's not that bad of a reward. Because even champion level Digivolution crystals sell for a good amount. So you can just turn it into money if you want to. Wouldn't constantly praising lower discipline? Maybe, but you can't praise or scold on demand here. I think it would probably be better just to find food that lowers discipline. And just feed her that. Ooh, I don't think I could fight you guys. Sorry. I also ask, what's the point of sprinting if you're still faster than me? Or just as fast? What the fuck? It literally feels like I'm not even sprinting. Alright. Move them right along. I looked up Lady of Money, like me tell me what stats aren't needed. Yeah, that'll work. Tell me what I don't need to focus on. Oh, come on! I was right there! Come on! Literally had an HP thing thrown to him. Trash. Maybe I should buy that faster throw upgrade. But yes, I've already explained the reason why none of the levels make sense in this game, and that's because they weren't originally these levels. Like I think the Bomber and Tyrannomon were like level 6 when I in the Vita version. By the way, if you told me that the Vita version was easier, I never would have fucking believed you. I would have naturally assumed that they dumbed it down for like Americans and for Westerners, but no, they made it harder. Which I'm like, why? Who asked for this? I like how this area gets brighter at sunsets for some reason. Like it looks darker during like the normal day. But yeah, I don't know how much longer the stream is going to go. My tummy is rumbling. I don't think we're going to train them all the way today. Unfortunately. I think maybe do like 1 or 2 more 91 fights. HP, stamina, bonds, victory key Digimon have no required amount listed. Okay. That is helpful without being without really specifying, so thank you. My kid is loving watching Digimon gameplay. Soup, I didn't know you had a kid. What? Since when? Since when? What? I can't compete for my viewers' attention with children. What? I'm just kidding. 3-month-old? That tracks. I didn't know, man. That's awesome. Congrats. And you named it Nick Jr., right? Naturally. Oh, what is happening right now? So weird. Time is now, old man. Yeah, still decent stat boost. Still good money. Good tamer XP too. I got Cootie's kick. Oh boy. Oh boy. Air Vidramon, Mega Seedramon, Lady Devamon, and Telemon. Okay. Yeah, I named him Nick Zalis Jr. Hope you don't mind. Thanks. Nick Jr. I'm old, sorry. That's why I said it. You're not old. You're among friends here. I very much teed up that joke. It's great that you're gonna, your kid is gonna be the next generation of face. Thinking back on that, if you don't know what Nick Jr. is, I'm sorry that your childhood was better than mine. Nick Jr. was like, what if we made cartoons worse? And made them more educational and family friendly. And as like, I was just too old, where Nick Jr. was insufferable for me. I really didn't like it, because it was just like it would only play during like daytime TV instead of like Maury and stuff. But I'm like, I as a kid, I didn't want to watch Maury or Nick Jr. I wanted to watch like Rugrats and SpongeBob and Fairly Odd Parents and stuff like that, and Cat Dog, and they didn't play those. Blue's Clues is pretty good. I still reference Blue's Clues whenever I get mail. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from. I love Nick Jr. In my really young days. I mean, it's fine. But one of the favorite things looking back on it is the character of Face, which was literally just a face on the screen. And thinking back, I'm like, wow, what a way to save money. They didn't have to animate anything. They just had to animate eyes and a mouth. They saved so much time. Alright, let's see which of these lowers discipline. Wild Salad lowers it by 3. That could be good. Heard Cartoon Network got a Nick Jr. equivalent recently. I can't speak about Cartoon Network or its affiliates because they are connected to my employer. So I can't comment on whether they do or don't. I don't know. None of my business. I think you're older than me, Nick, but I would Nick Jr. too. I don't like hearing. I think you're older than me, Nick. That's rude. That's a rude thing to say.
This is gonna be delicious.
But yeah, I'm 30, so maybe. Oh, I can't believe I'm 30 now. Ugh. We're close to being able to learn the skill research, which should be good, but I think I would rather go for the evolution stat boost. But I don't know that we're going to get it. Before our next evolution, at least. 90s kids' childhoods isn't able to be replicated. Sorry, we had the best one. It's why we missed them more than the other generation. I mean, no. It's very replicatable. I'm sure, I mean, I hear that the generation after me, I hear like 2000s kids wax poetically about shows that like I knew about, but like never fucking watched in my life. Like I hear kids go like whole hog into like, man, Phineas and Ferb, nothing beats it. It was like the best show on TV. And I'm like, I don't think I watched a single fucking episode of the show. What are you talking about? Also, I'm 27, forget I'm not 22 anymore. Yeah. I just think that I'm like, in my head, I've been 28 for like 5 years in my head. Like I thought I was 28 before I was 28. I thought I was 28 after I was 28. It just feels like that was my age. My predetermined age at birth. But yeah, I hear younger kids talk about shows that like I didn't watch but know existed, and I'm like, whatever. And then there's all these 80s kids who are like, man, Thundercats, and I'm like, what the fuck is a Thundercat?
Training time.
So all of that to say, I think it's the same for every generation. Every generation thinks they had the optimal childhood, because of course you did, because you have nostalgia for it, which is fine. You're allowed to. But you kind of have to be aware. That's all. Opinion on anime becoming cool nowadays? Great for everyone. Also, see, Robot's a little younger than us. I freaking love Phineas and Ferb. See what I mean? Yeah, anime, it's good. The groundwork has been laid for a while. I mean, anime is popular in Japan. Why wouldn't it also be popular in America? Or in the West? Of course it is. For good reason. Anything that, like, was uncool as a kid, but has now turned around and become cool again, I'm all for. I don't feel bitter. I feel nothing. I'm just, like, good. I'm glad that these kids get to enjoy it without any, like, bullying. That's the only way I feel about it. It is nothing but a positive. Okay, so we need to do wisdom. We have speed is probably good. Strength is probably good, but maybe stamina and wisdom is what I need to work on for Black Godemon. I don't know. Look at this. Speaking of many things, everyone needs to check out Mashal Magic and Muscle, also delicious in the dungeon. Is Mashal have an anime now? I read it, but I didn't know it had an anime. One of my friends has been trying to get me to watch Is It Cool to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon, or whatever it's called. Watched some Infinity Fair, but it was kind of the same every episode. I say I was an avid lover of all things Power Rangers. Ultimate Muscle is rumored to be getting a revamped sequel. Yeah, Sean posted about that in the anime and manga Discord tab. I'm excited for that. That could be pretty cool. I'm trying. I can't find the manga for Ultimate Muscle or Kinkuman. It's not on Shonen Jump for some reason, even though it's definitely a Shonen Jump product. So that's weird. But I wanted to go back and read it, but I can't. And then what else? Power Rangers was good. I didn't watch that much Power Rangers. Like, I watched a couple seasons of it, but I didn't watch it like religiously. I think this reduces your discipline. No, it increases it. Does this lower it? No. Fuck, I don't know what to do with you. I don't know how to lower your discipline. It's so hard. No, you're still hungry. I swear she's saying now. Like, give me the food now, which is very cat-like. Or she's saying yeah, because that's another cat thing. I legit only liked Power Rangers for the Zord fight. I think you didn't give it enough chance then, because Power Rangers and Digimon are like the same fucking thing. There's a reason they were both owned by Saban. And that's because they follow a very similar structure. Who's the villain this week? Who are we fighting? Ooh, we got Arrow Vegemon and Mega Seedramon. Nice. And we got Lady Devamon. Perfect. I don't have to stress anymore. Who's the villain we're fighting this week? How are we fighting them? What shenanigans are they going to cause in the real world? And then at the end, you suit up, which is the same as Digivolving. And then you get a Megazord fight, which is when you get a bigger Digivolve sometimes. It's the same thing. A lot of similarities between Digimon and Sentai. Power Rangers Turbo movies, constant rewatch as a kid, love that show, Power Friendship OP. I think the biggest one for me, like, I was old enough to watch the other Power Rangers, I just didn't for some reason. Like, people always get surprised when I say certain things, but, like, I didn't watch a lot of shows or movies growing up because I was, and this is going to shock you guys, playing video games. I just played, like, a bunch of video games growing up. So I have a lot of nostalgia for video games, but I didn't watch that much. But I think the one Power Ranger series that like I kind of passively watched was Ninja Storm for whatever reason. I don't know why. I don't have a good answer. Except the Amanda show with my older sister. I only watched cartoons, any live action didn't watch. Yeah, it was the same way. There was like a weird day where one day, this is legitimately like what happened, and I think it's like the basis for why I am the way I am today. One day when I was watching, like, for whatever reason, I, like, put Comedy Central on, or, like, someone had left it on, and I was, like, passively watching it, and I was like, this shit's great. And from that moment, I just, like, I would, like, watch Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, and Comedy Central. And then eventually it was just Cartoon Network and Comedy Central, because Cartoon Network had, like, Toonami and some of the anime, like, they had Naruto on, and One Piece. And then eventually it was just Comedy Central. And then, you know, later on I found when streaming and stuff like that became bigger, or even before streaming, I would just like download whole seasons of shows I wanted to see. On the high seas I would go. Yeah, but I started watching more comedy. No. Okay, there we go.
Keep getting stronger.
Well, I mean, I'm at a weird point because I feel like I gotta keep training, but I don't. It's just gaining stats. I'm not like actually doing much. Like I don't have to aim towards anything. I'm purely gaining stats. I don't know. I'm gonna take a quick moment, chat. I'm gonna go close my blinds because I'm currently being blinded, and that's what blinds are for. To prevent blinding, and I'm gonna put some rice into my rice cooker. So chat, keep talking about what childhood shows you watched. Believe it or not, I think you guys are gonna bond over this stuff. I just watch anime on YouTube now, so that much has changed. Yeah, I'm in a weird spot. I don't really watch. Carlos and I were talking about this a lot. Where like shows like 30 Rock, The Office, Parks and Rec, Futurama, Brooklyn Nine, like procedural comedy shows. They aren't really made anymore, or if they are, they don't appeal to me. Like the Goldbergs has like 8 or 9 seasons, and I have never watched an episode, and I don't intend to. It's stuff like that. So I watch shows that I watched when I was a kid, and I'm more into like action shows now. Like I'm a big fan of like Invincible and The Boys, and you know whatever like the latest, and like Harley Quinn is another one. Like I'll watch shows like that come out for a little bit. But yeah, I mostly just watch YouTube and streams at this point. I occasionally make breaks to watch anime, but it's not often. Usually with anime, I don't watch as much because I can't put it on the background. So because I always want to watch subbed and I have to read the subtitles. But I'll be right back. Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to watch Digimon. Can you guys believe that? Alright, what'd I miss? Ooh, original Teen Titans was great. I wish, and I feel like most people know Code Lyoko. It was the weird anime but not anime. Clarkson's Farm. I don't know what that is. Kim Possible is great too. American Dragon Jake Long was pretty good. Voiced by the same dude who voices Zuko. What is it, Dante Bosco? I think that's his name. I never watched Avatar growing up. I know people people get mad at me when I say that, like as if that's going to change it. But I didn't watch Avatar growing up. Or I did. I watched season 1 and I watched parts of, I think most of season 2. But like season 3 came out as I was aging out. So like at that point I'd stopped watching Nickelodeon and just watched Comedy Central, so I never saw the conclusion to Avatar or any of Korra. Which upsets people. So that's fun. People say it's worth watching now, but I'm in a weird like middle point where because I'm watching it brand new, or because I'm not watching it brand new because I've watched it before, I remember the story beats enough, but I don't remember the details. But so like rewatching it, I'm like, yeah, I know. Can we move on to the part that I did? Like, it's tough. That's all. I'm in a very weird like middle point with it. Started watching it season 4. I watched Digimon growing up. I grew up at Tamers and Frontiers, ones I really enjoyed. I watched season 1 as it was coming out on air. That's how old I am. It was really hard to catch a series in order on TV, especially if it was reruns. Yeah, that actually killed some shows. That's what killed Firefly. Is that when Fox changed executives and they didn't want Firefly to they didn't want it to succeed because they didn't want the last guy to get credit for it. So they purposely put the episodes out of order, and basically just kept changing the time slot and killed it very unjustly. It showed Adventure and Tamer the most, occasionally Frontier, and rarely ever 2, which confused me anytime it was on as a result. Yeah, I can see that. I was a big Yu-Gi-Oh watcher as well. I think that goes without saying. I think Digimon was number 1, Yu-Gi-Oh was number 2, Pokemon was 3. Pokemon's the one I stopped watching the soonest because it kind of felt like they didn't age with me. Like Digimon got more mature, Yu-Gi-Oh got more mature as I went, but then Pokemon just stayed the same episode of the week, kind of shenanigan stuff. And I was like, you know. I need Greatwood again. I don't know where to find Greatwood that's nearby. I guess I'll upgrade the builder. So watching the Diamond and Pearl era, I fell off when the voices changed, which I think was in the Ruby Sapphire era, when 4Kids lost the rights and they had to recast everyone. I was like, nah, no thanks. You guys stopped watching after 5Ds? I think I stopped watching after GX. I didn't get to 5Ds until much later. So about Firefly, I didn't even know it ended when I saw the movie. When it was going to have second season waiting for it. Yeah. I never watched Arc V. I never watched Zexal. I watched halfway through, or half of Reigns, and I was like, yep, this is still Yu-Gi-Oh! I was just like, it just doesn't really grab me the way it used to. So I tend to avoid it now. How dare you not have the same cultural upbringing as us, Nick? Yeah. Gen 4 is the only one I haven't seen nor played. Heart Gold and Soul Silver are part of Gen 4 technically, and those are fantastic. Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side Dimension is still the best movie solely for the Pharaoh Thirst from Kaiba. My favorite part about that movie is that they don't market it as a love story, but it most certainly is. It's like the plot of that game, or the plot of that movie, is about as subtle as the first Top Gun. I'm like, in the sense of I think something else is going on here, but the movie isn't explicitly saying it, but it sure feels that way. Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh, I've been enjoying your playthrough of Sacred Cards. Any plans to play Receive Destruction? Yes. I can spoil some future videos for you, David. Which, by the way, if you guys become a YouTube member, you can watch these videos right now. It's as low as $2. That's crazy. For, like, genuinely, I know the real number because I just looked at it. For 40 videos. You could watch 40 different videos, Wrath of Zalis videos that are unreleased right now, if you're a YouTube member. Otherwise, you get one a day, give or take. Yeah, I can spoil that, not only do I plan to play Receive Destruction, I've recorded an entire 20-part series of Eternal Duelist Soul, and I've played Dungeon Dice Monsters. Just one video for Dungeon Dice Monsters. It was a video. That game is something. Challenge Showdown was good too. Oh, that's another one similar to Avatar. I never saw the end of it. But yeah. My plan, and I announced it at the end of Sacred Cards, which should be this week, by the way. Part 8 is the last part of Sacred Cards. I plan to play through all the Yu-Gi-Oh games in order. Just go in release order. Kind of travel through slowly, see all the different choices they made with the different games and stuff like that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So Eternal Duelist Soul is up next, then Receive Destruction. I think my order is like slightly mixed up. I know my order is slightly mixed up for like the early games, but after we do Receive Destruction, it should be like actual release order. Their stamina's pretty okay. Maybe more HP. Are they all the original versions or modded? It depends. Like, I'm going to play Receive Destruction with the mod, because there's apparently, like, a quality of life mod for that game that makes it, like, much more bearable. So I'm going to do it for that one. I'm going to do a mod for Capsule Monster Coliseum that changes the balance of it. I'm going to do Duelist of the Roses. There's the Redux mod. We're going to go back and play that. So I got plans. I got big plans. So some are going to be modded, some are just going to be the vanilla game. Hey, Trainer, what's up? Nice, looking forward to it. Hell yeah. I guess I'll just keep training. I should have fed them training food, but I always forget. Yeah, I guess we'll keep going with HP. I wonder if I fucked up with Lady Devmon. I forgot that sometimes, like, some of the things can be, like, so subtle that you, like, can lose Digivolutions. But I think we'll probably end the stream today when we hit Ultimates. That's my current plan. Once we get Ultimate level Digimon, we'll probably just, wrap up for the day. Because we've been going, over 3.5 hours, pretty much, so. I would like to stop streaming at some point today. But, I mentioned this earlier, for people who weren't here. I'm going to do another vote to let people decide what they want me to stream next Sunday. But I think the choices are going to be Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I want to go through some of the solo duels. I'm going to try out some new decks, because they've added some stuff since then. And I want to do, it's either that or Pokemon Emerald Rogue, the roguelike that we played a little bit. I want to try doing that again. Hey, it's canon. Arrow Vidramon, who looks suspiciously almost identical to Vidramon with wings. Not much, just relaxing after getting home from work at the flea market. Fun. Seriously, I'll just take my cash out. I gotta do it official. I gotta make it through YouTube. It's gotta be for my taxes. I gotta be honest. Like, a lot of this is because of my taxes. Hey, and we got Lady Devmon and Arrow Vidramon. Check these two out. Sorry, Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mom? Their stats didn't really get that boosted. That's okay. Because this is a seaplane. Well, the good news is if we struggle to get one of these guys to Mega, I can just give them the Grand Quagmon Crystal that turns them into a Mega. I would prefer not to do that, but that is an option on the table. Everyone vote Emerald Rogue. It's amazing. I would be happy to play either of these. Emerald Rogue is a ton of fun. But there are like a lot of solo duels that I have been like saving. Don't try Lithmon, you're not going to get stats. I mean, I can try whatever. The world is my oyster. This is the next order. Just love that Emerald Rogue has retro achievements on RetroArch. It does? What? Since when? Dude, I'll restart Emerald Rogue for retro achievements. It's that easy. I didn't know they had retro achievements. That's crazy. Okay, well, these are all pretty tough. I don't know if we'll hit any of these, but we'll see. Oh, same deal. I don't know if we'll hit any of these. I wonder what the locked Digimon is for these two. Huh. I gotta look that up. I wonder if have there been updates to Emerald Rogue since I played it? I played it, I think before Scarlet and Violet came out. That's rad. I got all of the I actually completed a game on retro achievements for the first time. I completed Eternal Duelist Soul. I got every single achievement on there, which was pretty cool. They were pretty easy. It was basically just like 100% the game, and there's not that much to game. So, are Kazuha and Samu Draymond locked? I don't remember. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That would make sense because I think that would make sense for both of these Digimon. I don't remember them being locked though. Maybe they were. Maybe they got added in. Pretty sure there's been updates for some encounters. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'd be super psyched to play Emerald Rogue again. But again, Master Duel also is pretty cool. I've been tinkering around with a new Neos deck because they have Neos, Shining Flare Neos is in the game now, along with like the Neos Spirit support card. I've been trying to tool around with some of that stuff. Like, I'd be happy to play either of the games. I'll post a schedule tomorrow. I don't know what it looks like yet because I haven't recorded any Pokemon Infinite Fusion randomized, and I'm deciding if I'm just going to leave it off the schedule this week or if I'm going to like frantically try and record it tonight and upload it so that I can release it later this week. I don't know yet. But yeah, you guys will see the schedule tomorrow of what videos are coming out. I can tell you that tomorrow is Sacred Cards Part 7. And then Part 8 should be on Thursday. And then I think we have 2 Cyber Sleuth videos coming out this week as well. I just don't know what the other 2 videos are. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great stream. Thank you guys for being so active in chat. Thank you all for coming out. It's been a great week. It's been a good time. So, hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to join the Discord, subscribe, like, to become more attractive. That's a real thing. Like the stream and you become more attractive. That's a true fact. And yeah, I think I went through everything. Cool. See you guys later. Bye.